Hello everyone and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we are hosting the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Accessible Tournament Round 2 match between Letsklay and Engineer. With me today I have my two wonderful commentators. Say hello, you two.
Hello.
It is me, Dio.
Hi, Dio.
Hi. Nah, it's Liam 6. How's it going?
And I'm C Falcon. Hello.
Hey, you two, and thank you, Bearded Plains, for the subscription with Twitch Prime. We really appreciate it. But anyways, yeah, so welcome back to Panda Week on ZSR. Basically, me and my fellow Panda teammate on the ZSR are basically covering most of the streams this week, so we are calling it Panda Week, as far as I'm concerned.
This week.
Don't worry, this isn't another Void Seed, it's another Void Friend Seed, and this time I picked the luckiest guy in my friend group. He's that guy who always seems to pull, like, the rarest cards out of a pack, if you know what I mean. Like, oh, there's these super rare, like, box art cards in a pack. Oh, he just pulled them out on his second try. Oh.
Dang, that is lucky. You never get anything from that. Booster packs, more like loser packs.
Yeah, he also plays a bunch of mobile games. Maybe that's where all his luck goes into. Gacha games and all the likes. But anyways, yeah, who do you two think who's gonna win this match?
Well, they're both very talented runners to have made it this far. I admit I've seen Engineer play more than a few seeds, and this guy means business. I'm really looking forward to seeing how he runs. And I mean, he's got a very interesting tracker for the way of the hero hints. We'll have to see how this all plays out for him.
They cannot see it on stream, unfortunately, but yes.
Oh, they can't? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's cropped.
Yeah.
It's cropped. I need to mess with Let's Clay's cropping. The setup on his stream is a bit weird, so I'm trying to make it so that it's not as weird, but it's still compatible. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Stop. Oh my god. Stop.
No. Bring on the sound effects.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Leave nothing unrandomized.
But no, to answer that question, it's March Madness right now here in America. Best college basketball tournament in the world. I love a good upset. Letsklay pulled that off last round against Juke, so I'm interested to see what he'll do here today against Engineer.
Letsklay down Juke. What? Oh man, this is gonna be crazy.
It was one of the craziest, like, tournament and seed turning moments. If you haven't seen that race, it's incredible.
I haven't seen it. I'll have to check that out. Amazing.
Damn it, Engineer's just doing this to annoy me at this point.
Oh, is he off?
Oh,
I think they're off.
I think we're off.
The race begins, folks.
Yep. I am heavily biased for Letsklay's tunic color, by the way. That is my favorite color, so...
That perfect green.
Yes.
What, you don't like washed out white?
No, it's just lime green has always been like my favorite color, so
The lime
just like
and the
it.
coca. Collecting the side rupees, very nice.
Yep, getting a few rupees early here. Gonna see what's in the Cookie's sword chest. And a strength upgrade already. Good start.
Don't gotta worry about that. Very good. It's always good when you can get one of those right off the bat. You don't want to be going into dungeons without a strength upgrade. That's the list. They're strong. Yeah, they boys.
I have found out many times just how surprisingly blocked you can get without a strength upgrade.
So blocked. You can get blocked without two.
Yeah, you can definitely. Alright.
Oh, big money time. Is Mido good or is Mido mean? Nut.
Nut.
A little more cash. Cool.
And looks like just a couple of pieces of heart.
Some booty. Darn.
So I don't think we'll be seeing early Deku from either one of these two. That's not quite enough money, and it would take a while to farm. I know some people that really love early Deku, but I think you need more money than that.
Definitely more money than that, unless you want to spend the first 2-3 minutes of the run grinding. I'm a huge fan of early Deku, but I mean, there's so many other options right off the start. Right now, is it going to be South Hyrule or straight to the market? Fishing or slingshot, folks? What's happening?
Well, it looks like Engineer is going for straight
We
to
got
the
one
market.
for each.
And Letsklay is going to the South Grotto, so we have an immediate divergence just 2 minutes into the race.
Fantastic. That's what we want to see. Some extra checks so we know who's going for what and who's losing.
Right. I've always done the route Letsklay is doing here right now. I've rarely ever gone straight to the market, but I'm interested to see how this works out. Engineer might actually go early adult here.
Early adult is always a good play right off the bat, and especially with that strength upgrade, it's like it gives him some ability to do Dodongo if he wants. But I mean, South Hyrule, this is the best time if you ask me to get South Hyrule up. Get Scarecrow songs set up. It's good stuff. You don't want to leave it.
Admittedly, sometimes I do feel a little bit bad about doing South Hyrule early when I don't have bombs to get the other 2 grottos here, but
yeah, every now and then those will hold that key item. All right, well, cool. Let's start checking some checks. What's the stone say?
Oh, Castle! Hyrule Castle full of choice. Wow.
Oh, there's the silver mill! Well,
Dang.
Well,
incredible.
What a big choice at the start of the game there. I guess we'll have to see how this plays out.
Now, the Hyrule Castle being full of choice isn't the best hint in the world because you still have to visit Zelda anyway to get the letter to unlock Saria's and Malon's songs anyway.
And
but,
right now he's just gonna do Slingshot. It's not gonna take too much.
But on the other hand, the scale is interesting because what he could do, I don't know if he'll do it because of time of day. When he gets done with Lake Hylia, he could dive straight into Zora's domain.
Ah, that's a good point. Now that he has the silver scale, it's a good idea, honestly. And then you can check all those freestanding heart pieces right out there. It's nice and fresh, and maybe manage your daytime a little bit better to get higher. We'll see.
Yeah. I've done that route several times before. It's not great for your time of day, but if you can snag an early item or 2 out of the domain or the river, it works out really well.
Sounds like might be a bit loud.
Ooh, Hyrule Field, Way of the Hero. Sacred Forest Meadow, Way of the Hero. Goron City, Foolish.
Okay.
And something about Pierre having 30 arrows in Fire Temple, so
we'll have to see if that Zora scale was really the Hyrule Field Way of the Hero. Also looking forward to Sacred Forest Meadow. Parasong's there for sure.
Yeah, and Letsklay found a stick upgrade in Gerudo Valley, so that's always really nice to have as early child, so you don't have to farm them or buy any.
So now he's got nuts and sticks. He just needs that 40 rupees and Deku will be on the board. And as expected, Engineer's going early adult.
Yes. I very much like this.
And 40's dead too. Very nice.
Yep.
And there's probably nothing worse than seeing 40's dead and then like you stop collecting spatulas, but 50 isn't.
Checking out the dungeon layout.
What do we got here? Fire, water, Dodongos, Jabu, Forest Stake. Okay, so we got all the child dungeons and then the first 3 adult dungeons. No Shadow, no Spirit. This could be actually pretty quick because there aren't too many of those upgrade items needed. You don't need hovers necessarily. You don't need a second strength upgrade. But Jabu, the items needed to get into Jabu in the Water Temple, when those are placed poorly, it's just...
Right, for sure. If there is any item that I've had problems with any time randomizer, it's Long Shot.
Long Shot's a harsh one, for sure. It's good. It's easy enough to find one hook shot, but where's that second guy?
Right. Honestly, with that layout, too, I'm pretty sure this is probably not going to be an all-dungeon seed either, with Shadow and Spirit, and requiring so many items. It would be some weird situation, probably involving Long Shot, Boomerang, or Letter.
Right.
And
the Letter's
happening.
Yeah, the Letter's one of the worst items for me, because at the very least, you don't want to have to go do Jabu usually, and then it either points to Jabu or the Ice Caverns.
Right. Alright, so we've got Letsklay doing some child fishing right now, and
get to see what's in Kakariko.
The Gepadol Kek, so we have... that's not very useful. Not much for Manju either.
Hey, there's a big... Nothing up there either. Yeah,
and only Bloopy from Child Fishing too, so...
Only real item so far.
However,
silver scale.
However, in the windmill we have ZL.
I don't know why the windmill guy's so angry. He's got a great song.
Yeah, someone should tell that guy he has the best song in the game.
Just how dare that kid come here and play a lullaby? I'm so angry for 7 years!
Yeah. So...
did we see what the item outside of this pool was? In Lake Hylia?
Okay, I got a glimpse of it. I thought it was a recovery heart. It might have been like a purple rupee or something too. Whatever it was, it obviously wasn't important because Letsklay with the scale did not go and pick it up, so...
Must not have been too important, yeah. He is gonna go right through Zora's domain as is a pretty good call. And you know, one of the low-key best things about this is you can get the rupees you need right here outside the shop. There's sticks, there's nuts, there's all the things you need for the earth.
Right. Alright, what we have here in the Hylian Shield Graveyard chest, we have, the validation rupee. Everyone's run is going to be valid. Also, nice Kokiri Forest Way, the hero hint in Zora Domain. You always love to see.
So, to recap, we have Kokiri Forest, Sacred Forest Meadow. What was the other?
Wait, did I just hear we are valid?
We are valid.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Oh, right, Hyrule Field. That's three.
Hyrule Field.
Kokiri Forest and Sacred Forest Meadow. And
and I'm
Goron
blanking.
City and the market.
I swear I saw the fourth way here, and I'm blanking on it already. Dang it.
Well, we do know that Goron City and the market are both barren, which is actually a lot of things. I feel like perhaps with that being the case, there might be a low bomb sort of, because Goron City and Bomb Jubilee don't have anything. It could maybe be a while before you find them.
Now, Letsklay here is going for the interesting strat. He's trying to do the torch run and the diving minigame all in one go here. I did not see like the rupee layout. So I assume it was good enough that he's gonna have time to do this. So
it looks all right, especially with the silver scale. It's a little bit easier. It's tight. It's no matter what. It's a tough.
Right.
It's all right.
And also in the composer grave, Engineer found one of my favorite warp songs to find, Requiem of Spirit, which in this seed may not be great because Spirit Temple is a stone, but it gives you a free song.
Wait, Hyrule Castle is barren? I thought it was market.
Yeah, it said I believe it said Hyrule Castle, not market. I think. Wait, what was? Oh, that was a slingshot. I think on the.
It said market.
Yeah, there was a slingshot on there.
Yeah.
And Letsklay just getting a Deku shield from the diving game, which actually, honestly, again, not bad. Doesn't have to spend 40 rupees on a shield.
Good anytime you can save those rupees. Starting up Dompe, King of Sphere Zero. And Letsklay's gonna go down the river and see if he can pull some more worth out of here. I think this is pretty good. I mean, getting that Deku shield.
Oh, yeah. Getting Deku sick upgrade and the shield, like, just for free. Didn't have to buy either one of them. That's really nice. He can use his money to save, to buy a Hylian shield later. I know some people are not a fan of doing that. I prefer to have shields because crouch stabbing is too powerful of a weapon to not have the ability to do.
Yeah, between crouch stabbing and the ground jump, it's just
ground jumping too
much. Two most powerful tools of the speed arsenal. Wow.
I remember the one time I decided to be on Team Never Buy a Shield. I walked into Gerudo Training Ground, tried to do a hookshot list, and realized, oh, I can't ground jump.
Nope.
Well, this sucked.
And some money on some beans.
Yeah, this is another good option too to buy, to spend some money and to buy some beans, because you never know when the hook shot is locked behind them.
That definitely can happen. Wasn't that happening in a recent race?
Oh, never mind. We have a vanilla hook shot from Dompe.
Wow, that's pretty rare. Cool.
Oh my goodness, that is something.
Nothing to speak of with the freestanding heart pieces here. He's gonna check the one in the grotto, and we'll see.
Yeah. I can't help but think, though, Engineer already having a strength and a hookshot. If he finds a bow, I wonder if he'll just Mido skip and rush Forest Temple since it is a medallion.
Probably. We'll have to see that.
Oh, great. Well, Dompe is not treating him well in the second race, though.
Oh, I mean, got here another count on 40 being dead. And the last check of Zora's River. He's gonna have to find something to do here. It looks like it's almost night.
Yeah.
And another room.
I think what I would do
Take
here...
your time.
Yeah, he's doing exactly what I would do. The time of day is not good to reset it. He got the equipment. Go ahead and do early deco.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you, after the Deku Tree, it resets your time of day when you walk out of Hyrule again. Or perhaps that's only the first time.
I think it resets your time of day to noon, if I remember correctly.
Right.
So, if you wanted to do the 3 child
Oh,
song right
wow.
ahead. Oh, there's the bow!
Oh, no. Wow. Early adults paying right off, too.
Yeah, this is going really well for Engineer.
So, Dampé holds way to Forest Temple, basically?
Guess
yeah,
so, yeah.
Dampé has the keys to the forest here for sure.
I'm telling you, King of Sphere Zero right there.
Huh.
Have to burn for it.
Remember how I said my friend was lucky? That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, really.
Your friend rolled a hell of a start here, I gotta tell you that. That is amazing.
Going for both Deku and Spheric. Hitting up this nice Kakariko arch.
Yeah, let's see if the bow immediately pays off here.
And Big Goron's done
Yeah.
too. Very nice.
Oh, Din's
Din's
fire.
as well. Well, not shadow required, but still good. Still good.
I always love having a fire source in my back pocket still, regardless.
Pretty helpful. You don't like leaving fire checks behind. Too valuable. On the other hand, it's like never really had too much ever be in the composer's grade, except for Magic Lock Magic.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen Magic Lock Magic way too many times in there.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
Okay, so going on the trend of loaded CAC, what are we expecting from Man on the Roof?
Bombs.
Perfect. Got it! Nailed it!
God damn it.
Okay, checking this again. It was Hyrule Castle, my bad.
Yeah. Okay, so it is Hyrule Castle. Got a bed in chat already for completely vanilla bombs. That would be interesting. And Letsklay, oh wow, so Letsklay has found in his Child 1 a stick upgrade, a free Deku Shield, and now a nut upgrade.
Getting the nuts. All that beginner game items. He's gonna be set for a while. Gonna have to buy it. But he wants actual items.
Yeah, this is great for helping him, like, do his Child, one more, like, and not have any problems, I should say, with resource management or whatever, but yeah, you kind of need some actual progression somewhere, and Engineer did, in fact, buy the Highland Shield.
Well, let's see what Engineer's gonna do now that he has the hook shot and the bow. Probably gonna either go through as much of Dodongo as he can now, or get the Bolero and head over to the forest. I think Dodongo's the move.
And, yep, looks like he's gonna go into Dodongo first. I don't know, I understand doing it while I'm here, for sure, maybe I'll get something out of here. I admit I would be tempted to go to Forest first, just because I know I can full clear it.
It definitely would be tempting, especially because you already have everything you need, and I'm sure you're going to come back by Dodongo's cabin again. It's never fun to have to leave Dodongo, but at least it's really quick to get back.
Right, it shouldn't be too big of a deal, though, either way.
I love how much being an adult breaks this dungeon. Just
yeah,
like, oh, what, you're 2 feet taller now? We did not plan.
Yeah, I remember the first time I played Randomizer and found out, oh, nice treasure chest game hint. That's a good one to eliminate.
Stop killing the memes!
Yeah, I remember the first time I played this dungeon as an adult. In Randomizer, I was like, wow, this is way more fun and way easier.
Pretty big improvement.
Yeah. Also, yes, Cubs in chat. I said Forest.
Some sinkers! Well, that's not gonna hold him out of the water temple then.
Nope, that was a good find.
Hold on. Well, I wonder what's really going to be the item that holds them back from completing all of the dungeons here. If he has that, the long shot could be a big problem. Forest is ready, Deku's done, Dodongo's done. Letter and Boomerang, always a problem.
I mean, technically Forest isn't done because they still need Saria's Song or Minuet to get in there, but... well,
in logic.
Well, yeah, they can solve Mido skip, but yeah, point still stands. Oh,
well, I guess I think Engineer will be fine clearing Dodongo's cavern now. He got some chews.
Very nice.
But yeah, agreeing with people in chat and agreeing with basically what always happens. Long shot always seems to be the issue, so it'll probably be long shot holding everything back.
Definitely.
Also, I have not seen too much here, but I don't think Letsklay has found too much in Deku.
No, doesn't look like anything really to be seen here.
Present empty. I'm sure Engineer's going to use his chews to clear out Dodongo's cavern. I'm very curious to see how many chews he got out of that, though.
Next time he opens the menu, we'll find out. I'm really curious to know what Letsklay is going to do after this. It'll have to be back to market.
Yeah, I think he'll probably, because the time of day being set to noon, I think he'll probably go to the, through child song route after that. Maybe he'll surprise and go early adult, which if he does do that, decide to do that, he will get, some pretty good items.
This is another room that just being a little bit taller makes so much nicer.
Oh, Letsklay,
missing the one cycle and
Goma.
It's a little tricky. If you don't do the 2-nut strat, it can be a problem.
I admittedly only know how to do the 1 nut. My timing for the 2nd nut is terrible, so...
Yeah, I've never actually been able to get that 2nd nut, but the 1 nut's pretty good. It's gonna cost him his bomb shoes. Oof.
Oh, it's only the 5 stack too. Good. Okay, well.
Well, this is what they're best used for, if you ask me.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a medallion dungeon, so we're gonna use them to finish this off right away.
Come on, bomb lock bomb.
Bomb back!
It is! Wow! This guy's on fire! Hot! Too hot!
French vanilla bomb bag into Dodongo's cavern, and what a time to find that too.
Wow. Well, Engineer taking a really early logic lead.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be too hard to catch up. This is all just along the basic Kakariko.
Oh yeah, no, Letsklay will definitely find all of this stuff at some point. Yeah. It's just a matter of, if he stays child right now, can he find something else that could give him an advantage? Because right now Engineer not only has all these items, but he also has Zelda's Lullaby, he has Requiem to pick up another song. Like, he's just loaded right now in so many ways.
A blessing and a curse. You'll have to choose what to do after this. Bolero probably, some song hunting, head over to the Sacred Forest, and Kakariko on the way of the hero. Or Kakariko, Kakiri. That probably could have just meant the strength upgrade, though. The Song of Storms Grotto is the only thing left there that the people would have to check.
Right, I would... Obviously, if you find the Song of Storms, I would try to route that in some way. Just make sure you full clear your way to the hero locations, but...
Tapperson King Dodongo doesn't have to worry now that he has the bombs. Man, what a trade for a chew.
Yeah, one chew, bomb bag. I'll take that trade any day. Because I played a Sage of Seed recently where I went 3 hours without the bomb bag, so...
Ooh, wow. Yeah, bomb locked. Very nice. Kill on King Dodongo. That one bad.
Alright, does Dodongo's Cavern have one more gift for us before we head on out of here?
Just some money.
Just some money, okay.
Take the cash and be on your way.
Yep. And just about the 22-minute mark, Engineer picking up his first medallion.
Yeah, I guess that puts them at tied for medallions. So not a whole lot. Nothing in Deku, and just the bomb bag in Dodongo.
Yeah, and normally the bomb bag would be very, very exciting for Engineer because it'd be like, oh, he's going to be heading off to Goron City next, but Goron City's barren, so...
Doesn't have that.
We're going to have to use that bomb bag, I think, somewhere else to find something.
Well, it could be that one Sacred Forest Meadow check. The underground
Yeah,
one.
Sacred Forest Meadow being way the hero definitely could suggest that.
Yeah, I'd still feel a little bit nervous until you find the hammer, though. I guess the good thing about it being the Goron City being barren is you don't have to worry about the treasure room.
Right. And Letsklay here is, in fact, going to go ahead and go adult and skip checking the ZL song right now, which he's going to find a treasure trove of items in Kakariko in Dodongo's Cavern.
Absolutely, yeah. The real question is, I wonder what that Zelda's Lullaby song is that both of them have chose to skip. Oh, missing the bomb.
Oh.
It happens. He's a fast one.
He is. Link the Goron is the worst thing in the world to stop with explosives. I really wish I had known before Randomizer to just try the bow.
The bow's a good strat. I like the bomb shoes because they run right into him.
Oh yeah, throwing the bomb shoe directly into him work too.
Gives him a
oh wow,
taste
nice throw there.
Calculated.
So Link the Goron's obviously not going to have anything, but we need to stop him to open up the crater anyway, so...
Pretty good.
Shadow, we do not know what song is on the ZL check because both runners, I believe, got the Hyrule Castle as Foolish Choice Hint and just haven't gotten there as a result.
They don't need it. Wasting all the time getting over there.
Requiem was in the Composer Grave. Alright, Engineer checking out the crater. It looks like
you see something on top there.
I think it was a Deku stick.
So many things blend into that texture, it's sometimes hard to...
Yeah.
But if it's
the
Song of Storms! Hey, you can check out the rest of Kakiri when he goes there.
Okay, that is a very... Okay, yeah, that's pretty convenient. And also, Song of Storms, one of the general overall better songs they have, just based on the number of checks it,
Yeah, I like how it's raining. I like how it's raining a volcano, but that doesn't make it any cooler.
Yeah, I don't quite understand that.
Just like you're wet, but still dying.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it'll put out the flames on your corpse after.
You'll die, but at least your body won't be on fire afterwards. And is that the paperweight inside the wall over there?
It sure was.
Oh my god.
Don't need it. Won't use it.
I don't... Is Engineer gonna get to this boulder in time, or...
Yeah, I think he's dying
really badly.
Oh,
he fell into it. Like, wait, no, did he die?
That's a big old glitch, isn't it?
Wait.
That's a big old glitch.
He's falling into the void forever. Oh, wait, what happened?
Whoa, that's fresh.
Whoa.
Cool. Well, no.
Okay, alright.
Just confusing the game. It's not... DQ. No.
That I have definitely never seen that before. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that was the first time I've seen that too. Imagine if you have a ferry, you can probably walk around under there for a while.
That was pretty interesting.
Okay.
Thankfully, that death is not going to cost him much time. I'm not sure why he pulled out the bomb though. The boulder did explode the first time, but
habit.
Yeah.
Death by hole. And some silvers. Interesting. Well, getting geared up for a bunch of those other non-medallion dungeons. See if there's anything else that he will really need the silvers for. Honestly, between the hookshot, the bow, silvers, could be in good position to do a lot of the Gerudo training grounds. And there's fountains on Way of the Hero. Well,
okay, so we are going to need the letter before something else, at least.
Luckily, he has Iron Boots, so he can check underground again. Oh, the crater's being mean to him with only 3 hearts.
Yeah, so Letsklay validating his run over there, and he's about to get the loaded graveyard here.
Mm-hmm.
So I figure Engineer's probably going to loop up here, check the very top of the crater, and then my guess is he's going to jump down and loop back into Goron City, maybe go into Lost Woods, into Forest from there.
Seems logical.
I would definitely do that, even if I didn't have the items for Forest, knowing Sacred Forest Meadows Way of the Hero right now.
Mm-hmm. I think we have all of our Way of the Hero hints as well.
We do.
Source Fountain, Sacred Forest, Kakiri Forest, and Hyrule Field.
I'm so interested about the Hyrule Field one, because so far we've seen, the scale there?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not convinced the scale is Way of the Hero, at least not on the surface.
You're not convinced.
It could be, but... So Letsklay there getting his Requiem.
Nothing for Darunia Dance, but that's just part of the Baron Goron City.
Yeah, unfortunately that's a bit of one of the it's kind of one of the wasted good item hints, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
That it pointed to an area that we knew was already barren anyway.
Alright, what's the scoop?
Thank you to Strawberry Rose Garden for the raid. We really appreciate it.
Yo, thank you. Your chat makes us strong.
So Engineer now using Song of Storms. Actually, I forgot about this grotto out here in the Deathbound Trail. And just some arrows, though.
Worth forgetting. Yeah, and Letsklay is about to have the shock of his life.
Yeah, Dompe about to give him the Forest Temples pack here.
How many times will he bonk? How many times will he burn?
Oh, well.
Just to clarify, yes, this is a Void Friend seed, and just to also clarify, this seed was made by one of my friends who I regard has the highest luck. So, yeah.
So it's not Void of Luck.
No. Because that's a bad pun and you should feel bad.
I don't feel anything! There's a void for the feelings.
Oh.
An extra bomb bag. Nice.
So Engineer found a bomb bag that is also technically bomb locked or maybe hammer locked.
Jeez.
So he's found 2 of those now. That's interesting. I almost wonder if the hammer is actually what's out there somewhere. Seeing
out there or very far away. Getting his hook shot, feeling good about it. And there's a good amount of skip.
Yep.
Now for the good stuff. He was in the Sacred Forest Meadow.
Alright, let's see if this scrub is a ripoff today or not. No!
Whoa!
Not at all.
Big worth. I can't believe he gives that away for 40 rupees. How's he gonna blow bubbles? Oh, getting hit by all the fires.
Yeah, let's play, Dompe is not treating him well in this race.
Dompe's been mean, but at least it's rewarding.
Oh, yeah.
Putting down the wound. So sad. Standing on the chest. Do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, so that's not Way of the Hero, so one of the 2 songs in Sacred Forest Meadow is going to be our Way of the Hero. It'll be interesting to see which one of the 2, or maybe even both somehow. We'll see what's here.
Oh, taking a game over right there.
Yeah, he kind of had to. He was under a heart, so he had to. When he voided back out through the door, that kind of happened.
Well, it's better than being stuck.
Right. No big deal. I mean, it costs a few seconds, but.
Oh man, you want to see mirrors and hover? Oh, just confirm that all dungeons, or just give them the more tools than they need.
Yeah. All right. And on Minuet we have our horse.
I've been feeling a lot of Gerudo training grounds given by the items that we have. To get Song of Time, I mean, even the toilets.
Right. Whenever I see Epona and then being referred to as Way the Hero, I almost think long shot in Gerudo area.
Could be. Good place for it to
Something
be
that leads
lost.
to it. An engineer will be clearing out Forest Temple now.
Mm. Very nice. Getting his fire.
Given Letsklay finding those
Interesting
that
strategy.
is... Yeah, I don't know if I've seen that one before actually.
Yeah, I've never seen the left side of the tree before.
So, Bosky right away. So Force Temple is honestly one of those dungeons that I've always hate doing in Randomizer, even if it's a medallion, just because of how linear it is.
Yeah, it's not as fun as most of the other dungeons because you can't just skip things. You can't, you know, only go halfway and then fight the boss. You have to do all of it, and then even leaving halfway through, just dipping until the point where you might not be able to go any farther, just doesn't feel good. I don't mind. Oh, go ahead.
No, sorry. I was just going to mention something. These bracket settings have fewer tunic requirements, so it's a bit iffy on which rooms do and do not require tunic, because they basically like kind of balance it out on like pro skill rating there. So I think so a lot of the time I believe it is possible. It's in logic to complete the entire fire temple without a tunic. I could be wrong on that, but I'm fairly certain that's the thing.
Interesting.
Oh, never mind. Volvagia requires the tunic logically, but the rest of it, I'm pretty sure, does not require it. Most of the time.
Well, that's not so bad. Even if you have even 6 hearts, it's more than enough time.
Yeah. So, Engineer, I have to point out, is Letsklay getting his Iron Boots here. Engineer, I have to point out, had something happen to that's happened a lot to myself whenever I've done 3 heart runs of this game. If there's anything that kills me, it's Stalfos.
Stalfos, for sure.
I don't know why, but they seem to be just the worst.
Well, it just doesn't take much for them to sneak by. And then once it's 2 hearts of damage.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you have like 6 hearts, there's no way they're gonna hurt you. But I mean, if you have 3 hearts, oh god, it's the scariest thing.
No, Engineer this time definitely with some nice crouch stabs there, able to finish him off, no problem the second time though.
Letsklay gets his bomb. Hopefully, he doesn't feel too bad about that for now. Yeah, these guys are actually pretty close so far. The leg up on Deku, he's just got to do all this Sphere Zero stuff, and he'll be in the Forest Temple again very soon. Right,
the only advantage I could see Letsklay having with the way this has gone right now, though, is when he finishes Force, because I believe it's also the Shadow Medallion, he will be able to get whatever item Zelda has in the Temple of Time, and if that happens to be something important, it may give him an edge. Whereas Engineer will have to go back child, beat Deku, and then go back adult to get that check. So
that's an interesting point.
Okay,
I don't think it's
sorry. Just to correct myself, for the record of the stream, after being informed by everyone, it's only the first 5 checks inside the Fire Temple which is done without logic, without Fire Tunic, because it takes about 45 seconds to get up the elevator and get into the room, and yeah, so it's the first 5 checks which don't require it.
The first 5 don't require
the tunic, yeah.
Okay.
I've honestly never paid attention to tunic logic and fire though. If I got enough hearts, I'll just go.
I have never.
The elevator too.
I have never tried to understand fewer tunic requirements, but I attempted it and failed, and now I've been corrected. So there we go. We finally understand 5 tunic requirements, guys, all together.
Knowledge is power.
Right. And now for our next lesson, Spirit Temple, key logic. No, please, actually.
Oh god, need a master class on that one.
Yeah.
3 times a week.
Yeah, I've tried to study that a little bit, and I just stopped at one point. I'm like, I don't get it.
No. Comes to the Fire Temple or the Water Temple, I'll just die.
Yeah. Now
And there's his bomb bag.
Yeah.
Sigh of relief. He's got to be. Now he's feeling good. He's like, all right, here's the logic. Doing some happy spins.
Yeah, those are definitely not spins of frustration. He's got to be thrilled to find the bomb bag right there.
For sure. Counting very few chews until that bomb.
So far, nothing too big out of Force Temple early. Just well, the blue potion in a way almost is insulting after you die to a Stalfos. It's like, oh, you died. Here's a health item, but.
Thanks. The haunting wails at the forest temple.
And it's important to note for Engineer, actually for logic's sake here, that he does have a small key, so this Force Temple is not hover locked, which is something that rarely happens, but when it does, it surprises the hell out of me.
Be hover locked. I guess if there was a key there that you needed. But I mean, it would have to be a pretty great start of the forest temple.
Yeah, you'd have to get a bunch of items to the point where you'd have to hover over to the Floor Master room. It doesn't happen very often, and even if it does, you can use a sword recoil to get around it.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That is not in logic, although it's a really nifty trick regardless.
A lot of impressive tech goes into this from our top players.
Just some more money though there.
Hook shot and King to Dong. Fresh strap.
Letsklay, I guess entertaining himself a little bit while King Dodongo is rolling around.
Just like animations, get out of here.
Yeah.
Give me hit boxes, hurt boxes.
Yeah, come on, I'm in a race. Go. Hurry up. Oh, I think Engineer's gonna show off that recoil strat here, actually.
Yeah, this is gonna be it. He's lining up for it. Let's see if we can figure out the frames. Very well done.
That looks pretty good.
An EAC where all your progression items are behind a paywall.
Behind a paywall. Oh dear.
EA Sports. It's in the game. By it, I mean your money.
Yeah, your money, exactly.
No major items here in Forest Temple yet. Looks like Letsklay opting to buy his Hylian shield. A good call. Team always buy a shield. Team got a Croak stab.
Right. I wonder if he'll walk down and because I don't think Engineer actually went back and checked the Redead Grotto here.
Yeah, hold the phone here. He's not going through the Bolero. Yeah, he's not getting the Bolero check yet. Which was the Song of Storms. We still don't know what the Kiri Song of Storms grotto is, but could be something with Kiri on the way of the hero.
I wonder if Engineer, when he gets done with Force, because of it'll put him in front of the Deku Tree, if he'll go ahead and maybe check that right afterwards, perhaps.
Probably.
Although he might, none of these runners have actually done the 3 Child Song route, so maybe they'll just check it then.
That too. I mean, there's lots to do in the forest, but you kind of want to save Lost Woods for when you're a little more desperate for check.
I just want to say that EA Games actually stands for Early Access Games because all the things they have been releasing have been unfinished piles of shit. That is all.
Ooh. but Dead Space!
Yeah? Have you seen the new Dead Space? It was very disappointing and filled with microtransactions.
Okay, well, but Dead Space 1!
I'm talking about recent games.
Well, nothing recent.
No. I don't.
Oh man, the heart continues.
All recent games have been unfinished and everything. So, I'm sorry that is the case. Just leaving it at that.
Oh man.
Void with them.
I don't know how to follow that up.
Game.
Not doing that. I guess. Yeah.
Alright, so Letsklay actually just apparently wanted to go back and get the shield in the Redead Grotto because he has made his way up to Goron City, and it looks like he probably will be doing some of the stuff Engineer did earlier.
I am Pog, hero of the Gorons. Man, his dad was hype.
I think some of the best things in any Zelda game ever is just some of the text boxes when you name your character certain things.
Got it. Zora Tunic, they're in Forest. Not great, but, you know.
Nope, that unlocks all of one check logically, the Central Tower and Water Temple, which, I mean, the game might logically think he needs it.
You know, if he keeps skipping heart containers, he might.
Well, that's true. He only has 4 hearts right now, so if he found Longshot and dipped water early, he actually probably would need it, because I don't know about how much time he needs to survive there, but I don't think 4 hearts is enough.
Probably not. I think we're mentioning some checks that you've least seen vanilla. And I can't say I've ever seen a vanilla Longshot either. That one's pretty crazy.
Okay. I have not seen completely vanilla Longshot. I've seen 5 billion French vanilla Longshots.
Oh yeah, Longshot can totally be in the Water Temple. But behind Dark Link, I don't think I've seen that one. Also confirmed, it is a stick on top of the volcano.
Yes.
Speaking of confirmed, there's the Stone of Trolls.
Yep, we'll not be picking that up, and I also don't think Letsklay, with the amount of time left, will be going down the death hole here, so...
No, the death hole! Worst hole, man. Not the wrong hole! Wrong hole!
Oh. And he's got himself his,
Silver gauntlets, very nice.
Silver gauntlets. Which, admittedly, that paired with what appears to be maybe a Way of the Hero Epona from Sacred Forest Meadow. That block room in GTG sounds really good.
Yeah, it could be something pretty nice there. Ruto's letter's shown up there more than a few times. I don't know how she gets in that room. She does like to leave a note.
I have no idea. I don't know how Frozen King Zora ends up with Ruto's letter either, but
she's strong. The engineer hole. I like it. So lewd.
Yeah, it is. So, Letsklay getting done with his checks on the mountain here, and yeah, I think he's gonna probably loop back down and go into
Yeah, he seems to be on the same line of logic now. It's just about only the whole Forest Temple button.
Although, interestingly enough, he is gonna wait before nighttime. He's gonna get to Skulltula behind this Hammer Rock.
Interesting. Well, I guess it was only a few seconds to night.
Oh, Ruto's letter in Forest Temple.
Oh, that's a start. Very nice. Not gonna be got by that.
Not at all. So
Boomerang, long shot, and the hammer.
And we have a couple Way of the Hero hints that might be pointing at some of that stuff.
Oh, that's a good point.
Because Zora's Fountain has one of those things.
You've got mail. I need a letter before Boomerang. Oh god. Well, it's a good thing, because Zora's Fountain is Way of the Hero.
Right, if the Boomerang is in the fountain, honestly, with a hint and everything, it's honestly not a bad deal.
Worst case scenario, it's just in the ice caverns, and you just have to do the ice caverns.
Yeah.
Which is bad for routing, but, you know, it's fine. At least they have the iron boots, so they can full clear the fountain.
Right, so I imagine Engineer probably actually after this,
Let's see what
he'll probably go back Chowd and then...
The only question is, you're gonna dip fire. I don't know if it'd be worth it for that 2 checks. Especially when you don't have enough health to really get back up.
So, I'm usually a big proponent of checking to see how Hammerlock Fire Temple can be. But actually, in this case, I understand not doing it.
It's just, if you get into the Fire Temple there, and you're like, oh, it's just Hammerlock, time to leave. How are you leaving? Because you'll burn up before you get
Right, he can't really get out of... Like, the only thing he could do would be to play Requiem at that point.
Which is
that song.
just...
But if that song doesn't get him back over here, well then, he's almost forced to going back to the Temple of Time and going child at that point through save and quit, so...
There's a second bomb bag, very nice.
Yeah.
What's that? Gross boomerang at the bottom of the Zora fountain.
Oh,
Chilling there 7 years, unclean. Yeah, this is pretty close, I'd say. Just the difference of the Forest Temple.
Yep.
And the date, really.
We're top hat. We do not actually know where the... We don't know if these bomb bags are actually in logic or not at this point.
Yeah, it's hard to say for sure. Both of them were gotten
are
technically at a lot.
Depends on whether or not the first bomb bag was supposed to be before that, or if the hammer is available somewhere right now.
Yeah, it's all down to whether we find the third bomb bag or hammer. That will dictate where logic lies, because those two were both behind bomb vault requirements, so...
Well, when in doubt, it's all on chickens.
Yeah. Spear Zero hammer on chickens or something like that.
First one to spend 3 minutes gets the logic bomb bag. Definitely want to have your shield before this. Hate doing this without the ground jump. It makes it so much nicer.
Oh yeah, especially for someone like myself, who I actually do not and have not really practiced the glitchless jump to get on top of the maze.
Oh yeah, that's pretty. It's daunting. Cool little thing. I guess Link gets some mad jumps if you jump across a gap to the side of a gap. Same thing in ice caverns. Seems like ice physics just gives him a lot of it.
Oh yeah, Letsklay there actually, interestingly enough, with that spider, he just picked up his 10th sculpture, so he can check that.
Excellent.
Next time he's in Kakariko.
Hopefully he doesn't rush for it. True best start Deku into chickens for
chickens.
Giving his opponent a song, and speaking of horses, Phantom Ganon over on the left. That horse is just like, fuck this, I'm out!
Yeah, the horse just...
Just like 3 hits, that's it! Whoa, things got all creamy on Letsklay's screen. What happened there?
Wow, what? Okay, wow, that's interesting. Huh.
I've seen that before.
That was weird. Is that like a is that like a VC thing I don't know about, or
Me, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't play on VC, so I'm unfamiliar with.
No, I play on VC, and that didn't normally happen.
Okay.
What have we here? Art container, and a weird looking warp.
Oh no, Letsklay fell off the tree.
Oh no!
And now the Wolfos are gonna harass him as he tries to hookshot back up to the vines.
Oh no, chill. Alright, back on time. Have we seen 50 skulls? Not yet. We just know 40 is done.
Yeah, we haven't seen 50 and 30, although admittedly with the hints we've got right now, I got a good feeling that the 30 and 50 probably are dead too.
I hope so. There's nothing worse than seeing 40 and then 50 still being on the table, so you spend the whole game being like, well, I don't need 40, so, you know. But I mean... yeah. Nothing hurts a fast seed faster than 50 skulls.
Oh yeah.
Have we found what the Goron City and Way of the Hero is yet? Or still not up in the air?
Goron City was barren, actually.
Oh, was it Goron City barren? Okay, I misread.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was barren.
Yeah. So, Engineer's now saving quitting after getting done with Deku, and looks like he's going to
Ooh, dangerous fight with the Stalfos and half a heart.
Oh, Letsklay.
Let's clutch. Oh, there's one.
Come on, show him.
You got this.
Get him, dude. Seriously, give these Stalfos a business. They deserve it after all the crap they do to people.
Oh man, he's in for it. The jump. Oh wow.
Nice.
He missed because the crouch. Stalfos got nothing off you at less than 2 feet. Scary stuff.
That is the definition of clutch right there.
Yeah.
Very nicely done. And Engineer, actually, I thought he was maybe going to go back child, but instead it looks like he's going to do a little bit more investigation, possibly into these Hyrule Field Way, the hero hint.
Yeah, let's see what else we got in the Boulder of Destiny.
Alright, Boulder.
Boulder. Bloople.
No,
Sadness.
Well. Alright. And I bet he's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna...
Grab an opponent. Smart. Yeah, this is the best way to go with this.
Yeah, I wonder if, maybe he'll make the turn over to GTG at this point?
Now would be a good time, I'd think. It's where logic could be pulling you, I think. What else is there? Deku can happen when he's ready to do anything else. When he's ready to turn in the letter, you're gonna probably see if he can't find the boomerang first. Water's not quite there. Fire isn't quite there either. Going for a big pull real quick. Okay. It's part of Hyrule. Is this part of Hyrule?
I believe turning in the big Poe is part of the market, actually.
Part of the market. Cool.
So... I mean, if you're on the horse and you have a bottle, why not grab a Poe if one spawns right in front of you, regardless?
Mm-hmm.
It's, you know, we're only playing with one big Poe in these settings and not 10, so... Pretty quick check. He's gonna check out our Tektite Grotto. Maybe Iron Boots will lead to something here.
It's a nut.
It just looks like a nut.
That's right. Sorcerer is also pulling with Way of the Hero and the letter. A child section is definitely in his near future. He might not need to do Gerudo Training Grounds right now, but checking these Hyrule checks is a good call. But when you're already on the horse, it's definitely tempting.
Yeah, I understand clearing out the Hyrule Field for the hero for sure. If he doesn't find anything, then I'm gonna have to think about... He's gonna think about that scale then. Well, actually, he hasn't found the scale yet, right? Because he didn't go to... Nope. Right, he didn't go South Hyrule to start. He went straight to the castle after,
That's right, he is about to get the silver scale, though. It'll be the next check again. But let's see if these underground checks are actually... On Hammer. Bomb shoot.
Oh, Tom Shoes, okay.
More bomb lock bombs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good point from 10th Doctor chat too, with the scale. If the scale's Way the Hero, he might also possibly consider running down to Lake Hylia and checking the lab.
It would be smart.
It might be both scales that actually are important.
Mm-hmm. And he might be able to interpret that right here. The problem is he hasn't activated the Scarecrow song, so he won't be able to do everything that he wants to in Lake Hylia. But it is still a good source of checks and hints.
Right. So there's silver scale.
It might be as Way of the Hero as the field gets.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that this game runs 20 at 20 FPS inside the game. That actually surprised me.
Oh yeah, it does.
Well, it really, certainly wasn't 60.
It's really weird for an N64 game.
I'm alright with it. It makes it easier to grab frames.
Oh yeah, it does.
Alright, it must have just been the scale.
So I'm gonna guess at that point the scale is the Way of the Hero. I believe, I might be wrong, someone can correct me on this. The song on Ocarina of Time, because you get it in Hyrule Field, can actually be also Way of the Hero. But for now, I would just consider the scale as such. Also, we don't even know what song is on Ocarina of Time right now anyway. We still don't, so...
Maybe we'll find out soon, because Engineer's going back to being a kid. A good call for sure, because now he can hand in the letter, he can do chickens of fate.
Mm-hmm. And I think someone mentioned too, if the scale's Way of the Hero, it is quite possible too that even though we checked the river, it's possible with where Song of Storms was that Frogs in the Rain might have the first logical bomb bag or the hammer.
Definitely
in that case.
possible. Since Mark, no.
Or I guess the hammer can also be in the fountain too. Yeah, that's possible.
Where was that letter again? Oh right, Deep Forest.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that could definitely be the call for the first bomb bag.
Mind you, we have not seen Minuet or Saria, so we don't know exactly how we were supposed to get into Forest in the first place, but...
Get that those are logically required.
My guess is Saria's or Minuet's one of the 3 child songs here that we're gonna find. Nice piece on it from Richard. Oh yeah, and bomb shoe bowling too. That's a thing we can check.
Yeah. Let's see what she's got on the counter, other than her.
Usually we just pay 60 rupees to chuck bomb shoes at the bomb shoe lady, though, these days. Oh, no.
Well, you kind of probably want that.
Yeah, Big Goron Sword, I think the time you would save from picking that up will be, negate the time you waste playing this, so... Also, I see he's got a lucky, dog with him.
Mm-hmm.
Here as he's playing. Doing a nice...
That dog is the bane of my existence. If you bring... That's exactly why! That is exactly why!
Got like 2 bombs left, so this setup worworked.
Thank you.
And it's good.
Thank you for proving my point, dog. That's why I hate bringing a dog into here.
That was a very nice setup, and
it's legit. Also some bomb. Not really feeling. The bomb lady gets to survive.
Yeah, I've definitely seen much worse on bomb shoe bowling, so that's pretty good.
Could be nothing. I think. What would you rather, nothing or both?
That's actually a good question.
Yeah. I'm not very good at bomb shoe bowling. I don't know this. Right. Yeah. But it is 2 items at least right there.
Yeah. Admittedly, I'm just glad that they made the accurate freestanding models. So I know what I'm getting before I try anything there, because I remember before when you just had to play it and hope that it was something.
So, despite the fact that they know it's barren, they are still doing this because it will unlock one of the songs in... Actually, I guess it unlocks a couple. But it does unlock Saria's song.
Okay, well, fighting Dead Hand is not a good idea in the siege.
No, that's always good.
Nice little ice trap reward.
Yeah, 2 songs and the skull message. Alright, because I guess it's Lon as well.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure just because Hyrule Castle is barren does not suggest that anything it unlocks is also barren. I think those areas still can have stuff, so...
Mm-hmm.
You definitely still want to do this. It's likely, I believe, that this song is going to be either Prelude or Serenade from Zelda. Or Impo, rather, but...
Well, both would be pretty helpful.
Right, they'd still both be helpful.
If it's Serenade, I think that probably gives Engineer a lot more position. He's gonna opt to do the Song of Storms for the... Oh, no, don't you need the boomerang to get the skull?
I think he's going for the hint in here.
Oh, there's a hint. Okay.
This is a hint that you don't get to check very often, because how often do you walk by this early on with Song of Storm, so...
Almost never.
Alright, let's see if this hint pays off. Yeah, I don't think we had seen the Frogs 2 hint yet. Engineer might be disappointed based on his runner profile, but...
Yeah, his runner profile says he wanted an all dungeons Frogs 2 seed. What a meme master!
Well, he could do Frogs 2, but he's just gonna get frozen.
maybe that's the meme.
Yes.
Maybe that's the meme he was looking for. The meme of his dream. I would have settled with a few cuckoos and a date with Anju.
You know, I'm kind of hoping now that after he completes and fights Ganon, he just goes back to Frogs 2 just so he can do goes back just to do Frogs 2 to get frozen, just for the meme of it. I really hope that now.
You need more than a few second lead.
Yeah, that would be a...
No. After he fights Ganon, he can just...
after!
He can just load a save. He can just load a save and just come back and do it. That's what I'm saying.
That would be amazing dedication to the meme, so...
Well, that depends if Saria's song is on the ocarina.
Yeah, that's true. So, we did see Saria's song, Serenade of Water,
Serenade, which is probably the best outcome for him. That's huge position, and it'll get him the Scarecrow song whenever he's ready for it, which will help him as an adult get back without having to ride it. It's just good positioning. Really, really good song for him to get. I wouldn't say it was foolish, but it might not have been specifically Way of the Hero.
You know what's foolish?
What's that, Void?
Not subscribing to ZSR! Sellout time! So... So everyone, I just want to first say thank you to everyone for the subscription so far, because we hit 602 subscribers. That is huge for the channel. We've done so many different goals, and they're slowly coming out as soon as all of these are done. So thank you to everyone who helped out. It really means a lot for us. And if you subscribe now, we are aiming for our goal of 650, and we're gonna have a Trez Bob Ross painting stream where we can all paint along and join in. So if you want to see that, if you want to support the channel and you enjoy what you're seeing, then feel free to subscribe or drop any gifts. We really appreciate anything we've got, and we're really thankful for all we have got so far. So thank you, everyone.
Big thing. I had a question though. Is Trez a talented painter, or is this going to be one of those anybody can paint kind of deals?
No. we'll just leave it at that.
Sounds good to me. So you'll want to tune in for that for sure.
Yeah, you'll want to tune into that. Sounds like a good time.
You know what? If he does it at a good time for me as well, I'll also join him on the stream, and we can both paint. I've still got some of my old art supplies from when I did art for education, so I could probably join along with the Bob Ross stream. It won't be good, but I can join along and have some fun with you guys. So I'll tell Trez to add that to the sub goal as well.
Ross, done a couple of them myself.
I'm pretty sure it's IRL painting. If it's not, I'm gonna yell at him myself.
Was he gonna Bob Ross paint in MS Paint?
I know a friend who's done that. I know plenty of friends who have done that.
It's probably alright.
Yeah.
Actually,
can't be that bad.
Actually, you know what? 650, 650 will do that. If we hit 700, then we'll do a stream where all this, or I'll try and get this as a sub goal. Not guaranteed right now. We all try to do a Bob Ross painting in MS Paint. No pens or anything. We're just using our mouse the entire time.
Just using his mouse.
Okay, but I'll try and get that across to everyone. I'll go ask now, but yeah.
But then you don't get to beat the devil at it. That's apparently the most fun part.
Trez has not done the randomizer. All our sub goals, none of them have been touched yet because we've been so busy with all the qualifier races. They will be coming as soon as the races have died down and we actually have some time. So don't worry, you have missed nothing yet. They're all to come, and we'll definitely give a prior warning to when they're happening, so you can try and catch it up, or we'll give you the stream, the VOD afterwards in case you still want to watch it.
Stay tuned, folks. Lots of really cool stuff coming to the Zelda Speedruns channel.
Oh yeah.
Sorry for taking up your airtime. Continue your commentating.
No, it's...
How dare you? How dare you? Try and bring fun to this competitive environment.
Please leave me alone.
Be gone.
Alright, well, while that selling out was going on, Engineer actually, interestingly enough, answered the question of how do you logically get into Force Temple. He found both Minuet and Saria's song.
I don't know if that's a great haul, but at least it makes it happen.
Minuet was in the ranch, and Saria's was in Requiem, and meanwhile, he has found Nocturne on Saria's.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Engineer. I don't know if Frog Stew's happening for you. But yeah, that's all the Warp songs, pretty much, except for Bolero and Prelude.
Now, okay, I see why everyone here is freaking out a little bit, because if Nocturne is Way of the Hero in Sacred Force Meadow, however,
big pro.
Boy, I still would lean. I would still lean towards Epona for now.
Just because of the sheer amount of items you have, and the fact that you don't have the hover boots, I still would feel a little more comfortable with Gerudo Training Grounds. But I've made more than enough bad Gerudo Training Grounds calls. That's right.
Right. It could be
right,
interesting.
he says. He's just like, oh yeah, you absolutely have.
It could be interesting to maybe check, because he has the ability to check the first 2 checks in Shadow right now. Maybe a possible option. I mean, I wouldn't do that before dipping GTG. Or as a matter of fact, I've almost forgotten. I wouldn't do that before the fact that Engineer has been an adult so long, he has not done Deku yet.
Nope, still got to do that Deku, turn in the thing for Jabu, and then find out what was Way of the Hero in Zora's Fountain.
Right, I did see someone mention it would be funny if the Way of the Hero in Zora's Fountain was actually the first logical bomb bag.
That would be hilarious.
Like, the scale is supposed to lead you to that.
Oh man.
It definitely could happen.
Definitely could. Well, where was Zelda's Lullaby again? That was Composer Grave, right? Or no, that couldn't have been Composer Grave. That was Songstorm.
ZL was on Songstorm, yeah. So adult has access to Zora's Fountain, as well as child, both.
Taking a little longer fight on Phantom Ganon here, but that's okay.
Yeah, Phantom Ganon wanted to play some tennis, so
let him play. Let him play. Wait, what?
What?
Nice.
Oh, he had Phantom Ganon stun locked, and then
yeah, big long stun. I bet he backed off for some.
Yeah.
I actually didn't be stunned for that. Yeah, it's all over now. All over but the dying. Except he was a ghost, so.
Yep, very nicely done there from Letsklay. So we are picking up that heart container, and then because we'll be getting the Shadow Medallion, I'm very interested to see what Zelda is holding on to today.
Mm-hmm.
Or Light Arrow's cutscene, as it's more properly known as, if it's anything important.
Am I seeing this right? On Letsklay's screen, he hasn't checked the pedestal? Oh no, it's on his other tracker, my bad. Yeah, he's gonna go back and check it out.
Yeah.
I haven't got too many good items on Light Arrows.
I have not seen too many good items on here. When it has, it surprised the hell out of me every time, though.
Yeah, you just pop into the temple usually for something else, and I was like, oh, exactly what I needed.
Yeah. Alright,
Come on, long shot. Oh,
nope. That's more typical of what usually happens there.
Yeah, no, that one's fresh. That one's usual. Ah, interesting strat with some flame storage, too. Saving a total of 4 seconds. Letsklay opting to begin his child section.
Yep, so I imagine he'll probably be doing the same thing Engineer did with the 3 child song route here.
So, are we just about, aside from the 3 child, now we're about tied.
Right. I'm honestly, at this point, because of our hints and everything, I'm waiting for, since we're both child right now, I'm waiting for someone to go turn this letter in.
That is going to be the big next
and to see if some Zora's Fountain, and if someone's going to follow one of our songs from Sacred Forest Meadow into either GTG or Shadow, and see if there's something in either one of those places.
I would be pretty surprised to see someone make the Shadow.
Oh yeah, no, that's only if you're feeling really behind, I think, if you would try something like that. Which I don't know if either runner feels like they're either really ahead or behind at this point.
They just know
they've both gotten a loaded start. And also, how great of a feeling it is in Deku Tree that you get to go up here and actually use Din's fire to burn this web.
It's the best.
It is so rare to be able to do that.
Gotta have a spellcaster start for that. Tossing away the bomb, choose and leave.
Yeah, he didn't quite back off of the center in time, so he kind of got trapped there in the second game. But he did get his big Goron sword, so...
It's gonna be helpful for both of them whenever they start doing the medallion dungeons again. Which are only, theoretically, fire and water, which could be fast. I don't know, we're looking at a possible really fast seed. But it could get ugly quick.
Oh, it could definitely get ugly quick, given that one thing that we haven't found yet is light arrows.
That is the huge problem. I get
light
so
arrows,
nervous until those are found.
Yes, anyone knows who's watched any of these races or seen any of the qualifiers. Light arrows do not care how fast or slow a seed is.
No, they are where they are.
I played in a qualifier. I played in 2 separate qualifiers. One of them had light arrows blocked behind all dungeons in the well, and the other one had light arrows behind Ganon's Castle Ferry, where you need a gold gauntlet. So,
Ooh. Oh yeah, that's the worst. Light arrows in Ganon's castle. It's the
People-
only thing. It's the only thing he gets to place, and he puts it in the worst spots.
Yeah.
I like to think Mido is the one randomizing all the items, and he's just like, here's four things really quick.
Alright, engineer finishing up,
Seems like
Deku.
Letsklay is gonna have to wait a little while for the time to change for the egg will hatch, but that's okay.
Right, that's the, only thing. That's actually, I did not realize this earlier. Letsklay probably, when he went to the market early child, should have picked up the weird egg and then went adult.
Mm-hmm.
So that way when it passed turn daytime sometime while he was adult, he could have just, the egg would have hatched. So he could just turn it in.
Yeah, that is a ideal strat that I've been seeing around lately. It's a very interesting quirk of the mechanics of having an open door of time. Finally checking this Kakiri Forest Song of Storms check.
Yes.
Could it be Way of the Hero? Or are we looking at only the strength upgrade?
And we have it here. No, it's just a blippy. So, strength upgrade and
upgrade it
Kokiri
is.
Forest definitely way the hero.
Well, here's the thing. Where was that second strength upgrade?
That was, I believe it was the bombable grotto in the crater.
Bombable Grotto in the crate.
So,
And let's check Zarya's song. Very nice. Probably gonna go for a full Lost Woods clear here. So bomb locked on that second one, and we're still not sure of where that logic bombs is. Slinger! Good place to get a slinger.
well, there's the logical slingshot. Or, well, one of them. I think the one in the graveyard also could have been, because you could buy a bean, but still.
Yeah,
That also helps
him-
because you can get target in the woods.
Does
Yeah,
that,
gets more of the Lost Woods going.
does that mean
30s.
Deku Tree is finally in logic?
Technically. For all those ooting at home.
I don't think anyone in their right mind who's played this long enough has actually cared about a slingshot, though.
No. It's like helpful a little bit for Jabu. Like you can't start Jabu without the boomerang or the slingshot.
Not logically, although I have found out you can hit that first switch with a well-timed bomb or bomb shoe.
Not perhaps with the bomb. Like, is it the bomb blast damage, or does the bomb itself have?
The bomb blast activates the switch.
Oh, cool.
If I remember correctly. I believe I've done that. Is that
Weird
if the
switch.
bombs are actually in logic for that first switch? I didn't... Oh, and choose?
Crazy.
Okay, I
But
definitely
it is-
thought that wasn't in logic, so I was actively avoiding doing that.
I guess it just has a damage value.
Mhm. The engineer now going to be playing the ocarina minigame.
I'd say it's safe to say that engineers slightly, but only slightly. Anything could change that.
Right, he has like maybe a couple of checks so far over Letsklay.
Whoever goes to turn in Ruto's letter first, I think will probably meet the next line of logic. And at this point, with the scale, I think engineers really getting there.
Right, I wonder, because Engineer is here in the Lost Woods, I wonder if that's what his plan is he's just gonna dive into the river after he gets done here and turn in the letter.
It'd be pretty reasonable. He has already checked the... Yeah, it's happened.
Yep,
He has already
yep.
checked Zarya's song, so he doesn't have any reason to go back down.
And that is
It's
exactly
happened.
what he's gonna do here.
Cool. And he got the slingshot, so if he really wants, he can do those first couple rounds of Jabu. Without having to rely on bomb.
It would be very interesting at this point, in my opinion, if he actually did the first couple rooms of Jabu, though, because, again, with the way the hero hints he has, I feel like he'll be led to the boomerang somewhere else, but...
Frogs won first. Gotta have those frogs.
And Frogs... Okay, so Frogs 1 is definitely going to be interesting, too, with the scale being in a way of the hero location. I'm very interested to see what this is.
Got by that Octorok. That is the most maliciously placed Octorok in the game. You can't hug that wall without being hit.
No, you just come around the corner and get shot directly in the face, usually.
Yeah, you gotta swing wide around the Octorok. Going for a jump slash? Well, that's genius! I have such a hard time getting on that thing. This is top skill, folks. Top frog strats.
That's very nice. He got broken stick off of that, which is hilarious. Alright, what is Frogs in the Rain?
That's a
How much is Zekanut? So... something... So, scale away the hero would imply now that... Yeah, I think it would imply that the bomb bag or the hammer's got to be in the fountain then.
Yeah, it's probably one or the other. And we better hope it's the hammer to keep the run going along. And it's just another bomb bag. I feel like these guys run out of logic pretty quick. Not like out of logic, they just run out of the threat of logic.
Yeah, and plus, with hammer sometimes can be very tricky to find too, so anything that might possibly point at it is always good.
Yeah, Maxwell really hid that one.
And yes, of course, the scale 2, like I said earlier, could also imply the lab dive, but... I think we'll probably see engineer check that at some point with Serenade when he gets to the lake.
Hammer and Sunsong Graves, Sunsong on Oot. Oof, that's some Schadenfreude. Some appropriate names right there.
I've actually had that happen before, that exact scenario. It was ridiculous.
What, Schadenfreude? Is fun.
No, that exact hammer location, and there was no hint saying Graveyard was where the hero, there was nothing pointing out Sunsong was required, nothing.
Yikes, yeah, it sucks.
I just had to go for it.
Just do it.
I've also had hammer in the river chest in Water Temple with Song of Time on Ocarina, so that was lovely.
Doing the smart thing and getting the grotto fish.
Yeah, so...
Oh, well, after a third, 2 swing, 3 swing, he's out!
Come on, engineer, this fish is not that hard to catch. It's definitely a lot easier to catch than the ones actually in the domain that scatter if you get within,
Yeah, well, that's how fish do. Just like, oh god, something's coming! Bail! Try not to get eaten!
I'm also interested to see Engineer check the 2 hints in the fountain as well, because we still have not seen the 30 or 50 skull hints, or the Ocarina of Time hint. And it's really weird to be almost an hour 20 minutes into a race and not have any of that information.
Probably all scattered around Lake Highway.
Right, because neither one of them went around the lake to check those hint zones, which I don't blame them. Those are really out of the way. Yeah.
You'd have to be hurting for some information to really want to do that.
Engineer...
Oh, just barely slicing it. With the sharp angle, you won't grab the ledge.
Right.
Your Sheldon's always fountain.
I'm actually interested why he tried that in the first place, given he has ZL, but...
Yeah, he's already holding it.
I mean, it's faster, I guess, if you're holding a chicken to just clip in anyway, instead of playing the song, but...
Just pure swag. There's like a million reasons, none of them good.
So now, of course, he'll play ZL, because the chicken is gone back at the beginning of the race.
Long gone. My people need me. Ah, yes, the slow cutscene. Probably that. Skip. I have a hard time believing that Zora even used the front door of their domain. Do they just, like, jump through the waterfall? Or do they have someone play Zelda's Lullaby and stop the waterfall? I just imagine them dolphin diving through that.
I might be getting my details wrong here, but I imagine if it's anything like the Zoras that were in Breath of the Wild, they can just swim up waterfalls.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, I guess they can just swim up and through the entrance. A discreet ladder, yes. Or they have some sort of hidden entrance in there.
The true lore, I believe, states that the Zoras were the inventors of the hover boots.
Obviously. They know how to get in that waterfall.
I feel like this would be a pretty trivial diving game, hosting a city full of aquatic beings. Like, you just lose... This guy literally is losing money hand over fist, but I mean...
Yeah.
Must not get a lot of traffic either. Like, someone, please play my game, it'll be worth your while.
Even his own Zora friends don't want to play the diving minigame.
Yeah! He's just like, I'm trying to run a business here!
His friends are like, nope, sorry, this is... No.
No. We're going to Lake Highway with fishing.
Of course, if I remember correctly, the reward here was just a Deku Shield, so I suppose when you get rewards like that for playing the dive minigames. No wonder his friends don't want to play.
Yeah, really.
They could at least reward them a little bit more.
He's just like, oh yeah, and this floated past King Zora's ass cheeks, you can have it.
Yeah.
Alright, the letter is turned in. Oh, almost forgot to collect his reward. I saw that.
Yeah, he was starting to head towards the fountain there.
Just the damn shield. Okay, let's see some worth. Talking about that strength a little more.
Yep, just a friendly reminder in case you forgot what you found at the very, very beginning of the seed.
Well, for what it's worth, it did get them their first bomb back.
Yes. Oh yeah, for sure.
Alright, yeah, they met up. Wait, what do you... Oh, he turned the letter.
Letsklay. Wait a minute.
Did he turn in the letter?
He
did, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
But he doesn't want to do any more. He's saving it all for a dope.
Yeah.
That's alright, that's a play. That's
so he's only probably just skipping the first check in Jabu, which is fine. I don't mind that at all.
Well, we've diverged once again. These players refuse to mirror. Where the hero's like, just there.
Yeah, friendly reminder that he should probably go right back as soon as he gets adult.
Absolutely.
There's another friendly reminder that Hyrule Field's way the hero.
We're gonna know right away if this was a good call or not. It's gonna be very...
Alright, so Zora's found way the hero. Is it the fairy fountain?
Big money, no whammy?
No.
Ooh, not quite. Alright, well...
So we are definitely gonna have to come back here as adult.
Well, that puts Letsklay in a bit of an advantage lead for now.
And is Engineer gonna dive into Jabu here?
I think it'd be an interesting point. And he agreed.
Alright.
It is eventually required. Dipping job.
He's also going to be checking this other hint center real quick.
Oh, trailing on you? Well,
okay,
that's good. That's good. All dungeons is a little less problem.
It appeared to not be an all dungeon seed anyway, but that just 100% confirms it, which is probably a relief.
A relief
for them, yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. The best thing I think they can probably do is start hitting up Zora's Fountain again. Opting for the beam to get, what was it again, a slingshot?
Yeah, there was just a slingshot up there. Which, I'm a little bit interested why Letsklay is actually doing that. I wouldn't think a slingshot would be high priority, but... Although, I guess because he doesn't have the boomerang, the slingshot unlocks more than just target in the woods.
He doesn't have a slingshot yet, that's a good point.
Right. He might be thinking,
and that's why he
unlocks Child Spirit, which maybe he's thinking about.
Yeah, he did just go to Jabu and say, well, I can't really do too much in Jabu, and then he went to Child Spirit. It's like, well, I can't really do a room here either.
Maybe he figures he needs a slingshot for...
Okay.
Something else.
It's not direct logic, but it's logical.
Yeah.
Dang bubble.
Yeah, these bubbles are surprisingly hard to avoid. The way they bounce is so weird.
Jabu's made of hot gas and random numbers.
Oh yeah. This dungeon, Jabu gets very disgusting the more and more you think about it. Actually,
I know.
Inside him.
I've tried for years to wrap my head around this fish god, and every time I try to think about it a little more, it makes less and less sense.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you have like dangling tentacles. You have these electrified jellyfish.
Yeah, it's like, don't those hurt?
You have these electrified things, these guys here that look like,
It's like, this guy's rotten on the inside. See a doctor. Don't need Dr. Doolittle, need Dr. Do-a-lot for this guy.
Look, it's not that bad, okay? He just needs a bit of work on the inside.
I don't know what kind of doctor you have to visit to get cured from whatever's going on in here, though.
We need the 10th doctor. That's
No, Doctor, come clear up Jabba Jabba for us, thanks.
Doctor who? Doctor Strange? And he's out. Well, about as much as you can probably expect from Doug.
Yeah, so...
Jabba like that.
Alright. So, Letsklay, by skipping that, does gain a little bit of time.
Just a little bit, yeah. I think if he gets some serious good logic in Ice Caverns, or Zora's Fountain right now, could be in that position advantage.
So Engineer, using Serenade, I thought he was going to immediately go back to the castle and go adult, but actually it looks like, because he did not come to Lake Hylia earlier as child, he's going to clear that out real quick.
Mm-hmm. Actually, if you don't mind, it's just the doc.
And Letsklay warped using Minuet, so I have a feeling we're going to see some Iron Boots into the river, into Ice Cavern coming up here.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's that underwater Ice Cavern check. They did get Iron Boots and Dodongos, which... Well, here's the thing. If they got Iron Boots and Dodongos, then that might not be the check. They did get a strength upgrade. So it might have been one of those cases where you have to dip Dodongo for Iron Boots with the first strength upgrade, then come back with logic bombs. It's just it's bad news. It's bad news no matter what you spin it.
This is a perfect example of why when people say screw the logic, it's just sometimes you just ignore it, because what it may actually ask you to do is a ridiculous sequence of back and forth that just is annoying.
Yeah, we try to do better.
Yeah. Yep, so...
Yeah, strange call to do child fishing right now when Ice Caverns are just calling so much.
Right.
This is...
I
get one to get the check out. Hey, it's just...
Yeah, I understand
you know where to go.
I understand if Engineer would have come here and just set the Scarecrow.
Yeah, that would have been more than enough.
I would have understood that, but...
Well, who knows if he's ever going to come back.
Right. My only thought for setting the Scarecrow would be, in the future, thinking again about the opponent being way the hero, I would kind of want the Scarecrow without the hovers for the rooftop jets of Gerudo's Fortress when we get there.
Absolutely.
Just so you don't have to leave that behind.
No, definitely want the Scarecrow as soon as possible. I've been locked out of Firefront.
Oh yeah, or for Fire Temple. Although I think we got a hint to see that Fire Temple Pierre had arrows, so...
Right, not the case this time.
So at least that takes that out. Alright, let's go. Show everybody what we got here in Fountain.
Show us what you've won. Looks like he was interested in doing the entirety of Ice Caverns, or equipping a bottle for some strange reason. Bugs, perhaps? Nah, not bugs.
I don't know if I would dip Ice Cavern here or not, to be honest. I want to see what the item here is first, actually.
Yeah, I feel like if it's the hammer, it's an easy Fire Temple dive from there. Though he also still has very few hearts and no unit. And no wallet. There you go. Yeah, cool.
So Fire Temple, while part of it would not... Most of it would not be in logic of the Goron Tunic, I'm sure Letsklay's probably handled this well enough that he would be just fine. Alright. Reminder, helpful way the hero.
That is just a heart piece over there. Underwater's gotta be it.
So yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. It is the Iron Boots that's going to lead to something here. What do we have at the bottom of this fountain?
Come on, hammer. It's the hammer!
It looks like the hammer from here.
I can't quite tell, but I'm thinking it's the hammer!
That definitely looks like the hammer. That is the hammer. Oh my goodness.
Heck yeah! Well, now is he going to continue? Okay. He's going towards the ice cavern.
I'm going to 100% admit now. I was hoping he was a fool.
Oh, man.
Well, if he was a fool there, that would mean the Zora found way to hear him would be a deceptive lie, though.
What kind of logic you feeding that?
Yeah, but I wanted him to be a fool.
You're a fool.
So, Letsklay grabbing the hammer, warping out. I bet he's probably going straight over to fire, which makes all the sense in the world.
Absolutely, but let's not forget Engineer is absolutely right behind him. Hot on his tail.
Here's going adult. I imagine he'll be on his way to pick up that hammer very shortly here, so...
Everyone stop. Hammer time. I'm taking the safety on this. Oh, he's not even looking, dude.
Oh, right in the side.
Sleep now. It's okay. Man, that's mean, I tell you. Your first logic bomb egg was locked behind a Dodongo's cavern depth. Ruto's letter was in the forest temple. Oh god, there he goes. That's mean.
Actually, yeah, no, that actually was the logic. Wow, that is really hard to wrap your head around if you think about it too much.
Yeah, if those bomb shoes weren't in Dodongo's cavern, that could have been a really messy play.
Oh yeah, for sure. So Letsklay is... Oh, I guess he didn't check the Storm's Grotto earlier because he didn't have... So he's gonna grab this real quick and then probably turn around and head on over to fire.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's a very, very close race now.
Yeah, Letsklay grabbing a little bit of an advantage thanks to skipping the first check in Jabo.
In Jabo.
Although that will only gain him time, like actually give him a lead if he gets to do Jabu in go mode. If he has to go back and check everything in Jabu, Engineer should gain that time back. But we will have to see.
So for go mode, we still need the light arrows for sure, the boomerang, and the long shot. That is actually it. Boomerang, long shot, light arrows. We're in. The hardest part right now is just going to be how is he going to survive the fire attack. 56 seconds is enough. It's going to be tight.
So
grab that. He'll be fine.
So Letsklay, I believe, does have the. He says he got the big Ron sword off the bomb shoe bowling, so he should be able to with some nice bomb strats. He should be able to one cycle Volvagia, no problem. I would figure.
Definitely, that'll be good news for both these players.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Also, and Engineer on his way right now to pick up his hammer.
Big groan of relief from Engineer.
And I imagine he will do the same thing as Letsklay and pick up this hammer and probably head right over to fire.
That's right. All the exciting news is happening in fire right now. Let's see what we get.
So, I guess it's time for the question of, do we have one of our favorite memes? Do we have a deep fire today or not?
If there's one thing I know about fire, it's that it likes it. 10 out of 10. Always has a lot. It goes for that long shot every time.
Oh yeah. Again, it's a little bit comforting to know that Pierre is already dead before you ever enter.
Yeah, so not having the Scarecrow song is okay for this. Oh, yes. I'm sorry, Engineer, are you going Ice Caverns?
Oh, he is
going divergence again.
All right, so
well, let's see it pay off. Let's see it happen.
So Ice Cavern. Okay, usually when I think about Ice Cavern, I think more about the song first and the items that could be in here. So, looking at it, this song is either going to be Bolero, Suns, or Song of Time. And I mean, Song of Time could benefit if the boss key in water or something like that is behind the river chest, obviously.
Right.
Beyond that, though, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Not the biggest fan of the Song of Time. It could be helpful if you want to really dive Gerudo Training Grounds at some point. The way things are shaping up, that might not at all be required. I think it's going to be more important to see if there's anything really fire, because if there isn't, the value of Ice Caverns goes up at least a little bit.
So it is definitely not the worst play in the world here to do this.
No, but the right logical line would have been to go right to fire, like we're seeing Letsklay. But if he finds the boomerang, light arrows, or long shot in there,
oh no, Letsklay having some problems with his like.
And your shield is gone from crouch stab and that.
I think Letsklay will try to get this shield back.
Yeah, probably wants
Crouch
that.
stabbing just a little too valuable to let a like.
Yeah, that was worth 80 whole rupees, at least.
And Engineer having some problems in one of my least favorite rooms, honestly, in the entire game, because I really, like, just hate Ice Key so much.
Ice Keys are bad.
Like that.
Like
He jumps and just gets hit by one.
Yeah, this room is just... Oh, and then yeah, everything will
then...
freeze. The jumps, sometimes you just flat out miss.
Yeah.
And you need to juggle the blue... But fun game, right?
Oh, yeah, this place is fantastic. It is worth noting to anyone who gets tired of Ice Keys that, unlike their normal counterparts, you can just murder Ice Keys with Din's Fire if you want to.
Very nice. But do not try that on any other keister. They will absolutely be on alright.
Oh no, don't, or you will make them much deadlier.
Yeah. It's like, great, now everything's angry and on fire.
Yeah. So let's go now, checking out some stuff here in Fire. So far, though, as you can see, one of the problems with Fire Temple having so many small keys, you just get a bunch of keys early like that.
Yeah, Deep Fire is looking a lot more likely, getting him forward.
So he'll probably have to go a little bit away from him for us to start to find stuff. I'm interested, as always, with any Fire Temple, what a player does once they find the boss key and where they find it.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see where some item worth here is. Gonna start with the treasure chest, and then grab the freestanding heart piece. On the other hand, ice arrows in the ice caverns.
Well, a very appropriate place to find them, but definitely not what Engineer is looking for.
The key spent many a year crafting those. You better use them. Forgot about that gold there. Some nice ice arrows you can have for free. Oh, you know you want those hearts. Oh no, you don't. Too good.
Oh, he has a blue potion. Okay. I was wondering, because with that number of the number of hearts he had there left, I'm like, he's not going to make it up that elevator.
So at this point, Engineer has just the song and one more check really discovered. Double magic, very nice.
Double magic fire, okay. Not required, but a nice convenience to have regardless.
Mm-hmm. You didn't have the 40 rupees in the forest. I'm feeling there could be some issues with the light arrows. Not gonna feel comfortable about it until we find it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And actually thinking about the way the hero hints, another one that's all comes to mind a lot in Fire Temple, and especially this comes to mind too with a Stone Shadow in Nocturne. The way hero location is Fire hover locked by any chance, and is that what one of the way the hero hints might be pointing at? Would be hover boots, because I've gotten trolled by that several times before.
Hover locked in Fire.
Where you don't need hovers. We don't need hovers, because I'm sure both these runners are more trained in the glitchless jump to get to Volvagia, but...
Oh, that! It's super easy. Super.
Yeah, it's... Letsklay. Oh, is he going for the glitchless jump setup here?
Interesting.
Yeah, you got it. Very nice.
Slick.
I have never been able to successfully pull that off before, actually. I've just done the ground jump.
First I've ever seen it. Yeah, ground jump's too good, though. Alright, last check, dude.
Yeah,
ice cavern. This guy down. I'm sorry. I feel so bad for that doggo. He's just chilling here. Yeah. This is where he lives.
Just come in and casually murder a white wolfos in his house.
You're just like, Boots?
Bloopy. It is Song of Time, though, which is interesting.
Oh, this was not a lot to gain from the ice caverns.
Admittedly, that is probably the best song he could have found there.
Probably. Well, the bolero would have put him right where he needs to go.
Well, yeah, Bolero definitely would have warped into fire. I guess Song of Time because I was thinking the whole GTG play.
Which is going to be helpful. I mean, if these guys do eventually decide to go GTG, don't forget the bottom of the well is open. You can absolutely do bottom of the well.
Right. All
of the side dungeons are open to them. The Spirit Temple also open, though they can't complete it. Yeah, the game is afoot.
That is what worries me a lot about this seed and needing long shot, boomerang, and light arrows is how much is open at this point. And even with hints that could point you one direction or another, those are 3 of the toughest items to find, because they can be almost anywhere.
Right. And we don't have any more hints of logic to tell us where to go.
Right.
Well, King Zora for the side last check of the ice caverns. Anything interesting? Negative.
And it's just some bombs. Oh.
Ooh,
so engineer probably not feeling great about the ice cavern dip at this point.
Probably not. I wonder if it'd be faster to get to... Yeah, he just clued. Yeah, it's probably faster to get to the Fire Temple this way than it would be back from the start of the Forest Temple. Oof!
Oh, God, ouch. Don't try it.
I swear that used to be water.
Yeah, don't try that. Don't try that in real life, people.
Yeah.
You'll go through the ice.
Oh, yeah.
But,
yeah, as a Canadian, I can confirm. You need that dummy thick ice.
Alright, so Letsklay now on top of the boulder maze here in fire.
Doing those risky big boy jump slash strats to get across the gap,
so those
saving
jump
a second.
So the jump slashes definitely save a couple of seconds. However, every time I've tried to practice doing this, I have just fallen off and embarrassed myself and lost it. So I just either don't do that, or if I have hovers, I'll just use hovers to get across the top of the maze.
Oh, hovers make it great. And the prescription! But Big Goron is dead.
Yeah, Big Goron dead, so the prescription is nothing more than a red herring that just happened to be placed in fire.
No, it's not a red herring, it's an eyeball frog.
Good point. A little bit off on my animals there, but... just slightly off, but,
A stinging eye frog.
Alright, what do we have?
More keys, it's keys all the way through.
So the boss key is definitely in the deepest part of fire at this point.
Gotta be. Deep fire, I told you. Likes it.
So I figure Letsklay is probably just... I figure he's probably gonna check everything. Since he's gonna have to go all the way.
That stands to reason. Probably feeling a little bit dangerous with the amount of time left. It is kind of a shame that for the majority of this dungeon, the Big Goron Sword isn't too helpful. Just because there happened to be 2 flare damage. If it was just that first one, you could equip the Big Goron Sword right after, but otherwise...
Yeah, flare dancers are quite the interesting case.
They're
oddly coded to take more damage from the Masters from the Big Goron Sword. I've never understood that.
Yeah, I don't get that either. They're very strange enemies. I've never seen anything like them since in a Zelda game. Fantastic. Backwalk strat. Half a dozen ways to get across these firewalls. 10 out of 10 programming, right? 100% game. Sorry.
So, the Letsklay, I might have missed that. He just checked the, did he check what was in the compass chest? Or is he going straight for the camera chest, which... Because I believe if the compass chest was not a small key, that would tell you fire was hover locked at that point.
I don't think he did check the compass checks.
Interesting. I mean, he'll probably get it on his way back down because he's gonna have to get the highest Goron from above because he doesn't have Song of Time. So maybe that's his plan.
Yeah.
Still, I would have checked it just for the information.
Yeah, it's right there.
Locked or not. And plus, he walked right by the door, so.
I mean, there's a pretty good chance it was the boss key too.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, to do that non-hover strat is really, really simple. I recommend anyone who wants to learn it. It'll save you from ever being hover locked in Fire Temple. Very easy.
Right, and another one that Letsklay did too that is really easy is backwalking through that fire in the maze. That's another one I ever recommend anyone learn, so you don't get hover locked at the top.
Well, these two have met up once more in the Fire Temple. Letsklay on the advantage this time. Let's see if he can hold it together. After this, though, if they don't find the items they need, it'll be back to Goose Chase. Goose may be Gerudo.
Yeah, I would probably follow the Sacred Forest Meadow horse into GTG from there and see if that's Way the Hero.
It'll be that time to make that decision between Shadow Temple and...
Oh, there's a boss key in the hammer chest. Jeez.
Alright, cool. Seems like he's logically key locked. Or, you know, the last two things are gonna be keys. Well, maybe. We'll see.
Nice little recoil there to get over to the Song of Time block.
Yeah, very nice.
Gonna clip through there with the hammer, no problem.
Deepest possible fire. Gonna attempt the bomb two strike. Interesting.
Okay, so we're sure he didn't check that compass chest, right? Like he just completely skipped it.
Yeah, that's.
I'm sorry. I am mystified by this a little bit. I feel like I missed something, but
it's like if the Vivagia drops a key, kind of hooped.
So I don't know if fire's hover locked or not at this point.
I guess he wants that last heart.
Yeah, and it could be an item too. It could be something important. I mean,
could be the boomerang. Who knows? It's the compass chest.
So he's, yeah. I believe though we can find out if Volvagia has a small key. I think that would imply that's the last item in fire. So
it just seems like a really small thing to skip. It feels like it'd be more pressure for whatever it is than the time you would save from skipping.
Yeah, I almost feel like that was unintentional. Like he just forgot. Dotso, Pierre, we have a hint Pierre, I believe, had 30 arrows. That was one of our good hints that we got in the seed.
Yeah, we've had some not-so-good hints, like Darunia.
Yeah. Yeah, Darunia with a hint in a barren Goron city, always.
Is he also gonna opt to not equip the big Goron sword for the Vivagia? He's way too invested in these shoes.
That shoe strat is looks so good, by the way.
What?
When we can pull it off, like that is an amazing.
Yeah, that was way better instead of waiting for bombs to explode. Oh, gotta keep that one.
If I ever have enough chews and nuts, I always use the bomb shoe strat over the bombs, just because of so much faster it is. But that was really well done by Letsklay. Time, hearts, didn't have to worry about burning to death, no concern whatsoever.
Very confident against the bomb. If this is a key, I'd be sweating. It's a slinger! Okay. Alright.
So, I believe that means that chest he skipped was a key, and so Fire Temple would not be hover locked in this case.
Yeah, but he didn't find what he needed at all. So...
No.
On the hunt. Gotta be... I'd say Gerudo Training Grounds, but Well is also a decent option.
Also interesting to note that even though... Normally this would be a big deal that he got the Force Medallion, but the songs left, I don't think.
What? He's going Shadow!
Is he
going the 2 checks?
Oh my goodness.
This could mean his lead. We'll see. Checking the hint? Hints to the right? Hints to the left?
Yeah, no, let's go, please check the
hint.
We
all want to know what it said.
We still don't have 30 and 50 skulls yet. Oh man. We still don't have 30 and 50 skull hints yet. Please check these. We have to know.
Alright, well, let's see. What would be a great Way of the Hero item in the first 2 checks of the Shadow?
I think, well, the worst thing would be vanilla hovers. Because it would tell you have to keep going.
Here it comes, folks. Get your bets in now.
Mirror Shield would also be terrible, too. And yes, Dot, so Nocturne and opponents were both in Sacred Forest Meadow, which is where the hero, so yes. That's what we are investigating right now.
Nothing on the first check. I have reason to believe the next one will just be a key.
Yeah, I'm hoping for the runner's sake that they don't find, especially don't find vanilla hovers here. Just don't find anything.
That would easily be the worst thing. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen both of these checks not be a key. One of them has always been. I might not have to be. I haven't ever seen it.
I think it's just that one of the first 4 like chests has to be a small K.
Super quick kill. I guess there are the other 2 behind the hover boots.
Yeah.
I just almost always have seen keys be here. Jeez, really draining out there, Deadhand.
Yeah, Deadhand is
There's the key.
okay. So he just found a small key, so.
Well, now we know, and he had the advantage. So, gonna check that hint. Maybe see a few other things in town. We'll see where he goes from here. It's all up to him.
I think Letsklay has 20 skulls right now. He doesn't have it marked on his tracker.
Talking about the Ocarina of Time there.
And he also might get the chest here inside the Composer Grave, since he has magic and
sure.
Since
Sorry,
he's here,
equipped.
why not? Oh, just recovered heart. And he saves and quits.
Did he save?
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll opted for a save and quit. What's he want to do in the temple? Is he going back child to do Skulltula hunting, perhaps? Or why? What's he need with that?
Well,
maybe it's time for Big Pose?
Okay, I know. Okay, so he's gonna check the song on Prelude here because Fire was the Forest Medallion.
Oh, excellent.
Which is
Sun Song.
Sun Song. So that means Bolero is on Burning Cack then at that point.
Okay. Doesn't need it.
Yeah. So
that last medallion's probably going to be out of the water temple anyway.
But yeah, I see a lot of people wondering why, asking why has no one gone to UTG yet? And honestly, I think right now is probably the perfect time to do that.
Yeah, now's the best time. It's not the earliest time, but now is the best.
No, they definitely could have rushed GTG sooner, but I understand wanting to investigate that Zora Fountain way the hero hand, and they got the hammer out of it, so.
That was definitely needed, and investigating the Shadow Temple was helpful. Just to put that out of your mind.
Just in case.
Yeah, it's clearly not way of the hero for now. He's getting on Epona. I imagine he's probably going to do Big Pose, and then we'll hopefully do a training ground. Don't forget the well is also an option, but with Epona being probable way of the hero, Rudo training grounds takes precedent.
Oh yeah. Alright, he's got himself a Poe while Engineer looks like he's just gotten the shortcut chest, so he's getting close to the
Speaking to that Poe soul with his butt.
Yeah, that is it's really weird some of the animations you can get stuck in while talking to things.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love seeing the hero of time hip check a ghost.
Yeah.
I tried to bonk you, but you weren't all there.
Alright, Pose today we
something
have.
Good.
Just a piece of art. Alright.
Alright, make it happen. Let's play.
So, that was one of the possible things that opponent could have been way of the hero for, but...
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. That could actually have been it.
Admittedly, that's one that I've forgotten about a lot because I've learned how to catch a Poe on feet, so...
Ooh. They don't spawn quite as often, but it can be done.
Yeah, it can be really tricky to get one to spawn, but...
Yeah, here it's a percentage based. It's kind of a random percentage, but the percentage is significantly higher if you have Epona. Right, I will have to take a break real quick.
Alright, no problem. I'll keep it down while you're gone. Alright. Engineer, I believe Engineer actually did, check that, compass chest, so now he is on his way to the top of Fire Temple. He'll find his boss key and be able to get his horse medallion, and Letsklay is riding the horse to the lake instead of GTG. Okay. Or, well, no, actually, he hasn't checked the 2 grottos here because he still is not sure the scale in Hyrule Field is way the hero, so he's probably going to do that first. Maybe, do the stuff in the lake as well while he's get the Scarecrow. I think he activated the Scarecrow's child already, so I can't honestly remember. I think he was the one who went the South Gerudo Valley route to start, so yeah, he'll be able to get that completed, which will get him the rooftop chest as well as everything else in the fortress. I imagine he'll probably won't dip Water Temple at this point in time.
I've returned.
Welcome back.
We're still just a hair's breadth away from the Gerudo training grounds.
Yeah, so Letsklay, I've forgotten, had not actually checked the rest of the grottos in Hyrule Field, so he wasn't actually sure if the scale was way the hero yet or not.
Ah, I see.
So he's cleaning this up. He might go down to the lake real quick and set the Scarecrow before heading off to GTG as well.
Still a fine option, especially since he would probably want whatever's on the chest over there with no hovers or long shot yet. But
Right.
that is what he's looking for. Looking for the long shot. Opting to take Epona. I hate trying to get Epona over these gates. It's hard enough to get. Oh, not doing it.
Not going for the Scarecrow. He's just gonna go straight over to GTD. All right.
Totally fine.
Admittedly, very unlikely that the rooftop chest will burn him. I would think.
Yeah, pretty unlikely. But I mean, it is an option. At least he can check literally everything else.
Right. Again, with likely Epona being way the hero, I feel like he's gonna find something here that's gonna lead him to his next medallion dungeon.
Is it gonna be this? I always love this check. This one's right here. Don't need a membership card. Nothing.
Nope.
Another bomb bag.
So if that doesn't confirm that you need the hammer first, I don't know what will.
Gross.
All 3 bomb bags.
That was the worst. Yeah, hammer locked, bomb locked.
Yeah, wow. I don't know if I've seen that before. That is actually amazing.
That's fresh.
That is...
Not good, though. I mean, that dip into Dodongo's cavern to get the iron boots is the worst part. But, I mean, no one's not going to do that.
Right, and thank goodness, as I've mentioned earlier, for that 5-pack of shoes that was there.
Oh, what happened over here?
I think Engineer had to save and quit because he was trying to get the fairies, but I think his timer about ran out on him.
Oh, I see. He's already at so low health. Oh,
yeah.
Give it another go. Well, I'm very curious to see what Engineer's going to do at the Fire Temple. If he blitzes right towards Gerudo Training Grounds, then we've still got the tied race. Oh, Fairy, no!
Oh, Fairy, no! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh,
reset.
gosh.
Oh, jeez.
Talk about that's just the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah, he should just get the bottle out. Don't be afraid to bottle that shit.
Alright, and Letsklay has entered GTD, immediately finds an Earthling shot.
And the and the wallet.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you could
we
have
have
come
not
here a lot earlier.
So we have not seen a Goron tunic yet, have we?
No, we haven't.
Don't tell me it's Epona way the hero to get over here to get a freaking wallet to beat fire.
I think the boomerang is here too. I'm thinking the boomerang's here too.
Yeah, I do think there's more in here, but I really hope so, because I would not want to...
Big Poe too.
Oh, that's gotta suck. You go to catch a big Poe, and then you just find another one in the bottle, and now you're just stuck with that bottle, unless you waste the time to turn that in. That's terrible.
They're probably tasty. Get back.
They could be tasty. Unfortunately, this game does not let you eat Big Poe, so...
Oh, it doesn't? Oh.
No, the only thing you can do with a Big Poe is turn it into the guy in the market, because...
Let me go
if I remember correctly, I believe it can actually be in logic to turn in that Poe if you get one in a bottle without the horse to get something.
Tasty souls. Always soda cola. Alright, well this is going to be a really interesting room for sure, seeing what was behind these silver gauntlets.
Yeah.
Like I said, I really do feel like it could have been able that you could have come here quicker. Then when you were a child, Link could have done Jabu when you opened it up, before you got the hammer. And bought it with the wallet that you'd have gotten. Bought the fire tank. Possibility, we'll see. Time for Engineer to do his Vivagia.
Yep, and Engineer also employing the Chew and Nut Strat here.
Easily the fastest way to damage this guy. But don't get roasted!
Yeah, that fire really hurt. If you get hit by it. It surprisingly hurt.
Oh yeah, Vivagia hits like a truck.
Yeah, and Engineer, unfortunately, it looks like he missed the one cycle. I believe he has a fairy in a bottle, so even if this timer runs out, he'll be okay.
Yep, no, he'll be fine for another minute. Just some keys so far.
Right, so...
Oh, okay.
Oh, God. Nice view of Volvagia's head there.
Yeah, up close and personal. Another shield, but not the right one. That's the end of the battle.
So, nothing directly in the like room. However, it is possible that there could be something in the center maze involving key logic in the silver gauntlet, so we'll wait and see what happens.
I wonder if Letsklay
get a hint saying the center maze was 20, or am I confusing it with an over race?
I don't know if I've seen a hint about that.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing any hints about GTG in this particular seed.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
sure.
The races are just blending together for me then.
That absolutely happens. No, we all know that.
Okay.
Play enough.
Sorry then. My bad.
It happens.
Look how the warps look in this emulator. Glitch. Okay. Weird and different.
And,
Double shields!
Wow. So that's a second free Deku shield in GTG. My goodness.
This guy can dual wield shields if he wants.
When are we gonna get the ability to stack Deku shields so if one burns you can just pull out another one?
Yeah, that'd be great. Please.
Please. Someone do this.
Yeah, we're
this
dying
needs to
out
happen.
Here. I don't want to lose my shields. Just likes are out of a job. They're like, oh, they just don't. I don't know. Maybe the population would just explode because no one's killing them anymore.
Oh well. So I find this interesting. Engineer is actually doing the exact same thing Letsklay did. He's going to check the first two chests in Shadow.
Apparently, this is a pretty logical call to make.
I mean, it is only two checks. If they actually had hovers, I would be wondering about going any further, but...
But what they need is the boomerang.
Yeah, so nothing showing up so far here in, GTG.
Only one of these players has the ability to check the toilet check.
Yeah, I'm actually interested why Letsklay is actually collecting the rupees at this point. He can't do the toilet anyway, so...
I think he's just trying to go across. Well, then again, that first one's probably just instinct.
Yeah, maybe
he's
the
just
other hand,
it does stay open. Yeah, Wasteland is unchecked. We don't know anything about it.
We do not know anything about the, about that at this point. Interestingly enough, the Wasteland chest, the Wasteland chest is not in logic, though, I believe, without hovers or, long shot, though.
Oh, good to know.
It's interesting. As much as doing lensless wasteland is in logic, I don't think reverse wasteland or naked wasteland are actually in logic, even in the bracket settings.
I don't believe so.
Alright, Letsklay going to show us the center of GCD. I believe he's going to save scum his keys first, yep.
Definitely want to save. Alright. No meat potato salad!
We did see that there was a heart container and a freestanding item.
Another key? Okay, well. Someone was just...
Oh, I guess he didn't. Okay.
Just a...
Just checking to make sure.
Just junk. And the keys pay for itself. No need to save scum.
So, yeah, I believe in this GTG, that means that logically you probably did need Song of Time to actually get to the center, given there were keys on, 2 keys on that side, but...
Yeah.
Thankfully he would not have to save scum because he got 2 keys back.
Saves a little time, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully for his sake, the last key, though, is not in the toilet, because then that means he can't get to the center chest.
Mm-hmm. Aw, man, at this point in Gerudo training grounds, I'd be feeling pretty salty. I'd be like, how is this a bad call? What the heck's happening?
Yeah, so I admit, Gerudo training grounds is one of my favorite places to check in any seed. I will rush it if I get the items.
Mm-hmm.
But admittedly, even myself, I could say half the time, this is what happens. There's just nothing in here.
Well, horse archery's got some real potential if that's the case.
It does. It does, because this center maze is terrible so far.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing.
Well, this might be a key. Okay, he goes all the way to the end, but what is it?
So there's an item in the toilet, but he can at least check this center chest.
Where was the Song of Time again?
Ice Cavern.
Oh, no.
Oh, no! Come on!
Ooh, well, that's a hint.
Jeez.
One of the trolliest hints I ever did see, but, I mean... Oh, no. Well, let's hope Horse Archer's got it, or else... What was way over here?
Well, in some ways that reward is better than what you find there in the vanilla game. That is not gonna feel good for Letsklay right now.
Mm-mm. And he didn't get the Scarecrow song, so that one last check on top of the fortress is gonna goad him a bit.
Yeah, and now I'd be even a little bit more nervous about that chest on the roof, given we still have not found anything in this area, and we've got some belief that this horse is supposed to lead to something. But
on
let's
the plus
see if
side,
back archery.
On the plus side, engineer is fishing.
Yeah, engineer doing adult fishing.
For a lens.
Finds the lens, okay.
Treasure chest minigame is dead.
Dead, so unfortunately the lens is not important at all. But, interesting either way.
Well, it might be way over here, which is sad.
That would... Yeah, it almost comes back to if we don't find anything here, then it points back at that wallet.
Provided, though, both of these players almost died or did die multiple times in the fire.
But it also brings up another interesting thing, too, because I believe they got Sun Song off of the Prelude cutscene from Beating Fire. Mm-hmm. You might want to check what's in that grave.
That's true. Neither of them did.
If,
Oh, wow.
And 1,000 horseback archery is just a big 20, so...
But the 1,500's the big win.
Yeah, this is... I'm very curious to see what this is.
Well, we all want to see a good item here. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, something, please.
Bombed up there. You know, no one checked lab diving.
Yeah, I bet engineer's gonna get that. So we got a couple new checks from both runners here.
Feels like the iron boots were probably point.
1,500 horseback archery is.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Time to go get the Scarecrow, dude. And he's doing it. So these guys are going to meet up in Lake Hylia very briefly.
Yeah.
It does give Engineer that chance to make the comeback. If he has Scarecrow Song activated already and he goes directly for the above fortress test, and it's what he needs, he could be out of there before even touching the training group.
Yeah. So, and lab dive is... Okay. So, gold scale not required, but a little bit of extra ammo.
Looks like Engineer's going to take the moment to check a couple hits. A good idea for sure.
You know, I don't blame him, given the fact we have not seen the 30 and 50 skull hints yet. Still,
that's true.
I almost wonder if one of those is what's holding the seat up. Or and I don't think I don't know if either. Oh, never mind. I guess he's not checking the rest of them.
Man, I hate using Epona around here. The way that the layers of the hills work, it's just sometimes it's hard to get her around.
Yeah, Epona has the worst AI I've seen. She just stops at everything. It's like, look, Epona, this ledge is an inch high. You don't have to stop.
Just like, no!
Okay, no, Engineer is going to check the hints. He just wanted to ride the horse over there because it's way faster. Okay, I get it.
That's fine.
Fair
way fast. I mean, if you could bomb slide, maybe. Oh, there's 50 dead. Cool.
Okay, alright, good.
Oh, sorry for Leaf, but it doesn't seem like anyone was really going for it. Let's not forget, Skull Mask is a possibility.
Yeah. Also, I don't believe either runner, even though I believe they had the requisite skulls, I don't think either's checked 10 or 20 yet.
No, I don't believe they have.
Might be interesting to
Getting Instance of Truth as well. And 30 goes.
30 is dead. Okay, so there's both those hands.
Yeah, they both have as many skulls as they possibly. Well, except for 2. You need guy on that.
Right.
Engineer.
Well, assuming that's accurate that he has 18 skulls. I know sometimes runners, when they're in the moment, will lose track of skulls really quickly.
Definitely.
Luckily, that's why the game is kind enough to tell you how many skulls you have when you pick one up.
Another phenomenal quality of life upgrade. One less talked about.
Oh yeah, that one is not talked about as much, but I think it's just as valuable as even the fast block pushing.
Yeah, or as freestanding hard pieces. Huge thing. Too. And not only that, it really does help out the skull sanity runs.
Oh yeah.
No.
Speaking of Skull Sanity, I'm not looking forward to the multi-world Dual Sanity. I'm probably gonna want to hate myself through it out the entirety of that.
Well, that's what all Sanity's for!
Yeah.
Special thanks to the community for making this happen. You made Void hate himself!
Yeah.
Thanks, guys!
Admittedly, as a fan, I cannot wait to see
me too.
all Sanity, though.
Thanks. I promise I won't hate myself too much when doing it.
No. All hate. Engineer about to learn the hard facts.
Yeah, that he's about to find out just how locked these bomb bags were.
Mm-hmm. Always a cruel moment when you just have to be like, that's how it was supposed to go? Oh, I'm sorry, you're doing what? Oh, dude! Dude, oh, you just didn't do this yet.
Oh. Okay, I think he's setting up to throw a chew down so he can break the box and see what it is.
Oh, that's kind of smart. Cool.
Okay, so...
Oh, that was some hot tech.
Yeah, I've seen that strat a couple times before. I have no idea how to do it, but it looks really awesome.
Okay, it looks like these guys are actually going to tie right up again, because Letsklay now has the Scarecrow song, and Engineer does have to fight the Gerudo inside. Yeah, they could open that chest at the exact same time. It'd be super cool.
Letsklay kind of in the position I figured he'd be after checking all that, is like, probably wondering, wait, why was this... Is this really Way the hero? What's going on here? Maybe I should go back and check that rooftop chest, which is exactly what he's going to do.
After that, though, Wasteland is an option, and after that, I don't know about you guys, I'd be either hitting the Well or Child Spirit. Maybe even Adult Spirit. Hard calls after that. Dang it, Epona, right before the bridge! There's a bridge! You jumped over it!
Seriously, this is what I mean about Epona just stopping for random things. Like, she has no problem jumping over the bridge when it's broken, but when the bridge is fixed, she just stops.
It's so tilted every time.
It's like she's confused that there's not a gap there.
It's like, I wasn't programmed like this!
This bridge is mended? Who made this?
Who put that there? 5.0 fix Epona AI? Oh, man.
Nope.
These are devs, not gods.
Nah. 5.0, they're gonna make Epona's AI worse. She's gonna come in backwards. When you use Epona's song to summon her, she's gonna come in backwards and slowly crawl towards you.
Yes, but first Epona, please.
Randomize Epona will now randomize which way she comes in from. So she could come in riding sideways. She could come in riding through her butt. You will never know how you'll ride Epona until you ride her.
Oh man, I would give her the bubble sound effect every time, so she just backs up and farts her way in. That would be
Yeah.
amazing. Oh, it's just screaming child Link. That's good too. Oh my god. Here we go. Nothing.
Oh, what?
Guys, we're all feeling a little bit pretty out of options here. The thing is, Engineer has the Song of Time. Could
Wait.
be something in the toilet itself.
No
Yeah,
way. Toilet is Way of the Hero?
It
Could be. That's what it's looking like, if anything. It's either that or this Wasteland shit. I don't know about you guys. I'm not Wasteland.
Or it really was to get over here to get that freaking wallet to buy a Goron tunic for fire.
It's just low.
That cannot be. I'm almost in denial whenever I see a wallet be Way of the Hero until I check everything else out.
This seed's had quirks. Don't be wrong. Yeah, who knows? Maybe that was the first bomb bag.
Well, I don't think that bomb bag could necessarily be just Way of the Hero because the hammer quite literally unlocked all three of them.
It did.
At like the same time, so.
It really did.
And now Letsklay doing the Naked Wasteland right across, no problem.
Easy peasy. And we're gonna have to wait the full rotation before we see what's in the toilet.
Yeah, so it'll be a while for Engineer. He's gonna check everything else in GTG and be unfortunately disappointed by all the finds in here. But yeah, it was worth mentioning again that if it was just for the tunic, Way of the Hero, then I would be investigating what that Sun Song leads to.
Mm-hmm.
That you got from Fire, that maybe there's something in that grave. But for now, let's see what we got in the Wasteland. Oh, it's just a bloopy. Just nothing. Letsklay. Okay.
Still waiting for that well play. Definitely an option.
I think
Been an option for a long time.
I think Letsklay here is going Adult Spirit, actually.
I don't know what to make of that. Let's see what happens.
It would not have been my first choice, admittedly.
What? You could do that? Oh, baby. I don't know if it's faster, but it sure is swag. That's the only way it happens from now on.
Oh, the jump that Letsklay did there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little jump, it's really interesting. I think it saves like maybe a second or two.
Yeah.
But it just shows off how Adult Link works in this game.
Yeah, broken.
It's another example of just how great glitchless jumps can be.
Mm-hmm. Saving all of 2 seconds at a time. That's a nit.
So nothing there. Although, admittedly, in some ways, I do understand also checking this because we go back to our Way of the Hero, hence Kokiri Force having a strength upgrade. Even though I know it obviously led to the bomb bag, but, or the bomb bag. I can't help but wonder if one strength upgrade, it actually is implying that you're supposed to have 2 for something.
Well, who's to say that Dipping Water Temple shouldn't have been?
Maybe? It depends. Water Temple depends on how you feel about that Zora tunic we found earlier. And if it's really pointing hard at that central tower. Maybe having something. Because, I don't know. I mean, in Letsklay's case, he doesn't have Song of Time, so...
Did get the key, though.
Yeah, he does get a key. He does get to continue in Adult Spirit.
A fine play, I suppose. And especially when you're running out of things to do.
So, I mean, Spirit, in theory, would have the most, like... If we're talking about just check density, Spirit Temple has the most checks of any dungeon. Easily. Oh, yeah. But because we don't have the Mirror Shield, I believe the number of checks it has is tied at that point, because I think there's 3 Mirror Shield checks. So, the number of items you could find here is tied with the well, potentially, at 11 at that point. So, admittedly, with that in mind, I probably would have gone the well first. Also, we did find ZL in Song of Storms fairly early.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't recall Song of Storms leading to anything.
I don't think either of these guys have ever been in Kakariko as a kid at day.
No, not at all. They would also leave stuff like Dompe digging in the
yeah,
graveyard.
a whole lot of Sphere Zero. The whole world's open after this. They're trying to find that last line of logic. Really the goal.
Yeah, chickens as well in Kakariko, although I can understand why nobody would want to check that, of course.
Oh, interesting.
Nothing so far here in Spirit Tower. Engineer has entered the Silver Rupee room, so I would imagine we're going to see a toilet play in the near future.
Choosing to push that rock before going in the room, I believe, resets the rock. Small issue. Yes, we get to see the toilet seat. That is a heart. Very nice.
Another heart container.
TZ versus Exodus in a couple hours. That one's gonna be hot.
Oh yeah, if you want to see Randomizer, especially Ocarina of Time played at its best, watch an ad.
Ah, Nat's a god.
Just
very nice. Spirit Temple boss.
Yep.
Oh, careful. ATZ's even more dangerous than losers sometimes.
Yeah, we saw that last tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Lose first match, rip through everybody on the way to winning it all.
Yeah, just like, not you, not you,
yeah.
not you,
yeah.
you, me.
Yeah. So, still nothing as of note in Spirit so far.
Nope, nothing here. But still a few more pretty valuable checks. Always like to get the stairs leading up to that iron knuckle.
And Letsklay going ahead and going to the adult side did not. I believe he did not go to the sunblock room, which I understand. That room is actually very annoying. Maybe you'll save that for last if it doesn't find anything else.
Yeah, sunblock is pretty mean. At least these guys do have access to fire.
Yeah, having the fire source and magic, that makes it really nice because all the jokes aside about Spirit Temple logic, you don't have to think about it here.
Mm-hmm. Just do everything.
Yeah.
Boomerang and Child Spirit. Look impossible. Oh, some gold gauntlets in Spirit Temple. Wow.
Okay, so those were blocked by silvers.
It's helpful, I guess.
And there's still a way the hero that was pointing at a strength upgrade way back at the beginning of the game. That Ganon's Castle Fairy might be an interesting.
At the very least, it takes the idea of light arrows in Ganon's castle a little bit lower.
It could also imply that the light arrows are in Ganon's castle locked behind them as well, but
nothing there. All right, let's see if Engineer's going to be able to go for the toilet now.
Engineer just went to the maze. I think he's going to turn around. Yep, here we go.
This is going to be the only thing that could possibly validate his Ice Cavern play.
I think everyone who's watching Twitch right now is waiting to see this check, and not just for the memes.
but of course the memes.
The memes first, obviously.
Yeah.
Secondary is the fact that this could be a very key turning moment in the race here.
Mm-hmm.
If this happens to be boomerang, long shot, or light arrows.
Often to reset the room. It's not. Doing this room with no hovers is not fun.
No, I've struggled many times in this room without hover boots. Oh.
I struggle with hover boots.
I was gonna ask people to spam CSR toilet as soon as you got into the toilet, but I guess people are so hyped for it that they're gonna do it beforehand.
Yeah.
So.
Hey man, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, I guess so.
We're very impatient today.
Yeah, gotta get off the pot.
Okay. I hate this room so much. Even after doing this so many times, I still fuck up on this room.
Yeah, this room's... And the red bubbles will just knock you into a...
Yeah.
How many rupees you got?
I actually do not have too much problems with the bubbles, to be honest.
Nice.
I've never actually ran into them as an issue in this room. It's usually just the platforming.
It's only when you're exiting out of the toilet. There's one destined to jump right on that jump. That guy there.
Yeah, that guy right there. That one.
He's the jerk. And only true when you're trying to leave, really.
I think that's Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey's the name of the asshole bubble.
Yeah.
I already don't.
Okay.
Alright, chat is sufficiently popped off.
Yeah.
Not that it really matters now, but can everyone please promote the toilet by spamming CSR toilet in chat? Thank you. Support the toilet by spamming the emotes. That's how things are done.
Oh, yeah, I better hurry, because he's already done with the toilet. Jeez. I looked up and he had all 5 of the rupees already.
Yeah, it used to be so hard, but now with the instant boot switching.
Yeah. Alright, what do we have?
Come on!
Oh. Chat, you didn't support him enough.
It's all your fault.
So,
Baby.
So, Epona Way the Hero was for the wallet?
I sure hope not.
I don't know what else. There's nothing else there.
Maybe it really was Shadow Temple.
Or yeah, it could be something in Shadow, but but that lets you beat. So the Goron does let you beat Fire, and Fire did give you Sun Song. So this may be a good opportunity, as I mentioned before, to check the Redead Grave to see if that's something.
Well, it can't be wallet, can it? Because we've already done the Zora check, King Zora check, and that's the only thing wallet is used for. Or sorry, no, Tunic, of course. Tunic.
Yeah,
logic.
to buy the Goron Tunic.
Yeah.
And we have not seen the free Goron Tunic anywhere in the seed, as far as my knowledge, so...
So we still have Bottom of the Well, Child Spirit, Water Temple, which could be a decent play?
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh god, Letsklay, be careful.
Nah, he's fine.
Yeah, okay, he's fine now, but he always gets nervous when you get down to a quarter of a heart against an Iron Knuckle that can just end your life.
If only they knew how to bend.
Yeah.
So there's some hovers.
And Child Spirit.
I don't know if those were rage stabs or happy stabs, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that at all.
Well, he's...
Oh, do a shadow!
Well, I mean, I don't know how else you can react to the hovers besides that, given...
Is it possible that Letsklay might be going on the biggest debate ever?
Maybe. Debated since Epona's song.
It is, and I really wanted him to check that Redead Grave before he just jumped back in here, but admittedly I can kind of understand the reaction to seeing hoverboards.
Oh no.
And knowing Nocturne was in a Way of the Hero location.
Well, on the plus side, if this is actually the case, then Letsklay has a lot of time over Engineer now. Engineer has to do mostly the entirety of the Spirit.
Yeah. Engineer just got done with his horseback archery and found all sorts of disappointment there, so... He will be, well, he's not even... Actually, Engineer's not even heading towards Spirit.
Oh man, if the mirror is in shadow. You guys make some mean scenarios in chat. Hey.
I'm actually starting to think this is a giant debate, and and they should actually try Bottom of the Well. Like, I know Bottom of the Well is a trap and everything, but I don't know.
Well, we'll see if Engineer does it, because he doesn't seem to want to. Well, if he chooses not to go to the Spirit Temple, he'll probably go Child.
Yeah, I imagine. I imagine I imagine he'd dip well at that point.
Yeah, it'll be Child Spirit and well on the child section. But clearly not what he's looking for. Can we save quit? It is.
Yeah, right. So yeah, okay, so he went back to, because I keep forgetting that he did not do Gerudo Valley earlier, so he went back to check that stuff.
Mhm.
And now I imagine we're gonna see Child, either into Child Spirit or the Well here.
Also important to note, Letsklay has gold gauntlets.
He does. He does.
Just
He did not
check, but
He did not check the Gans Castle Fairy at this time, but again, I almost can't blame him. He found hovers. And Nocturne was in the way of the hero Sacred Forest Meadow, so
yeah, he did not. Well, we're gonna get to see that redead check.
okay, so Engineer actually is Engineer is actually going to check the redead grave because he stated out. He just went to get the song.
We have a pretty serious moment of truth coming up for all of this. We gotta see. Good catch.
He needs to check skulls. Skull chillers as well, because it might be that the thing they've been avoiding was that all along.
Skulls are pretty valuable.
Yeah.
He's got two checks there.
Oh my god, come on.
Save Quentin out? What? No.
Speaking of getting debated, good god.
Freaking green medallion for nothing.
Yeah, and he just played Serenade. Is he going into water?
Temple dive. Interesting. Not a bad call.
Alright. So
yeah, I think Rob was saying in chat that I think the boss key chest might also be part of the thing. Way of the hero hint. So this is the last check to see if it's possible.
The boss key check for which one? Water Temple?
Water Temple, yeah. If I understood it right, I apologize if I got what Rob Dog said incorrect. But yeah.
I'm not sure he can get to the boss key check without the long shot.
So he could if he had hovers. But he doesn't. So
you were saying that was it the boss key chest was possible? Was possible way of the hero? Or I don't remember anymore. I'm crazy, so I apologize. You know what? Let's just leave it at that. Instead of trying to figure out this awkward situation, let's just leave it at I'm crazy and yeah.
I think we've got as fresh of a water temple as we can have.
Yeah.
But there's a pretty good chance there won't be any.
Although I am very interested when Engineer gets to the river chest what that is, since he is the only one with Song of Time.
That is true. At the very least, he's the one who's going to get the most
even if it's just the boss key, that's a big deal.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, Letsklay just found double defense in Shadow, so it's the first thing.
Okay.
There.
I love the water temple music.
Yeah, very relaxing place. This used to be this is definitely still one of my least favorite dungeons, but quick swap boots makes this feel so much better.
Absolute lifesaver. I think when you're playing this game casually, the water temple's really difficult to navigate because you have to go up and down, left, all over the place. But at least once you get a system down, it's actually really easy to do. And, you know, kind of fun way in the layout. But casually, it was a nightmare for all.
Oh, yeah.
Disagree. I still hate Water Temple, even though I know how to route it now.
Well, that's always an option, too. I think I've grown a real appreciation for the Shadow Temple from these randomizers. Because there are actually, despite that it is linear, there are a lot of really cool little pieces of tech that you can include to make it easier, more fun, all that. And it's just a lot of cool stuff happening in Shadow Temple, unlike the Forest Temple, which is just as straight a walk as you can get with maybe one or two jump slash.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree. I think I can't remember which commentary it was on. It was definitely one of these brackets ones when we were discussing our favorite temple, and I have to say that Shadow is probably one of my favorites just because of all the techniques and everything, just to speed things up and all.
Yeah.
Definitely
it just works out. It just is very appreciative in that manner. Although, like, it gets hate because of the whole Shadow makes it very likely to be all dungeons and all that.
Yeah.
So lots of reasons to dislike.
Oh.
And there's the boss key.
So the boss key not summertime locked. An engineer, I guess, just wanted to come in here until he found that.
Still, neither of these guys opting for the child's possibility. They are going deep spirit as well. He's gonna get the hover boots and be locked into probably the same play Letsklay is.
Yeah.
Let's see how he does. On the other hand, Letsklay is making quick work of the Shadow Temple. That's the other thing. Is at least it is linear, but it is also kind of short.
Yeah, he is already close to the boat ride here. We'll see see if he eventually finds something. There's no key.
Not the key. All right. Well, kind of probably gotta hope that this next room has a key here too. I guess item searching.
So since actually, I'm just gonna wait on this check. Okay, that's the boss key. Since we're just seeing some boring old Shadow Temple and a repeat of Spirit Temple, I guess it's about time I sell out again. So, right now we are sitting on, I want to say 606 subs right now. We have a goal for 650 subs.
Oh, Boomerang and Shadow!
Hey! Ha-ha! That's the stuff! And he's gonna probably complete Shadow as well. Okay, well he's got him. He's got it pretty serious. But we were selling out, folks.
Anyway,
let's stay on topic.
Back to selling out. Anyways, we have a goal at 650 subs, which is Trez doing a Bob Ross stream. So if you guys want to see Trez painting and attempting to do a Bob Ross stream, then please feel free to subscribe to the channel. A lot of effort is put behind the scenes to sort everything out, to make everything work as cleanly as possible, with a lot of coding behind the scenes, so any subscription or anything really is appreciated. And if you want to see any of the sub goals we've previously done, those are coming out soon. So yeah.
Man, wow. I don't know what to say at this point. I'm out of words when that boomerang popped up. That is amazing.
Well, I got one.
Glitchymon, don't feel free to change my name. Everyone else has been doing it. Yesterday I was Diolf. Sorry. I was Diolf. Time before, and then Trez was constantly changing my name. Feel free to change my name to Sellout Kingdom if you want.
Sellout Kingdom.
Sellout Kingdom.
Or Void Sellout. Or Void sells out constantly, or something like that. But just feel free to change my name. I'm here for entertainment, anyways.
Just Void it. Is there a hint for where they hear Shadow? No. Shadow is. Well, it's hard to. I guess there is. Yeah, there technically now there is. There is. That was.
There's a way you're putting a nocturne.
Yeah, it was Nocturne. I forgot. We went through the whole game pretty much thinking that it couldn't possibly be Shadow, but well, look at that. But the hovers in the end is Spirit.
Yeah, definitely didn't think that until the horse ended up only leading to a wall hit.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
That's really terrible. That
yes, I was Diolf yesterday, and as I was Diolf, I had the Dio meme on screen. Hang on, let me pull it up for those who missed it.
Oh yeah, it's truly a work of art. Move over, Bob Ross.
But yeah, and yes, there was no hint pointing at the where the hovers were or anything.
No, nothing like that.
People asking. Oh, nice placement for Roar's win. Deep in.
Way too late.
Fucking, Stone Shadow, 2 hours before Mrs. Seed.
Way too far into Shadow to be useful there. Already been some Jabu happening. And you know the worst part? The worst part about everything that's happening? We still don't know where the lines are.
Man. Yeah, that is... That is. So yeah, Letsklay looks like he is gonna go ahead and just finish off Bongo Bongo here.
Might as well. An extra stone isn't going to be a bad thing. Plus, he's already pretty close to being done Spirit.
Yeah, I do find it amazing though that you had to go to one stone dungeon to get an item, to come back to the other one to get that boomerang.
To get the other item.
Like, that is actually unusually cruel. Especially in a seed that you knew was not all dungeons when you read what song, so...
This is not family... This is as family friendly as you can get. It's PG-13. Okay? so stop complaining that this is our server channel. We're allowed to say fuck every now and then. and if you have a problem with it, our intern Lost swears like a sailor. So if you have a problem with it, get her to change first, and then I'll change my side of things.
Thank you.
Hard to change an immovable object.
Yeah.
Let's keep the fucks tasty. I mean tasteful.
I agree with both of those sentiments, but
anyway. Lost is technically the intern of ZSR. So yeah.
Is she paid?
No.
Oh, so a true intern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, give me a sec. There we go. Now we can appreciate Glitchy's name change.
Hold on, I gotta pull up the main restream. What have we got here?
Also,
nice.
for those of you who missed, just to clarify for right now, Boys Backwards is Diop, and when I was changed to Diop, I made this. So you can all appreciate it.
Feast your eyes on.
Alright.
And Engineer getting his hover boots. Doing the same happy day shield drops.
Possibly.
And heading over the shadow.
Yeah, so... And Letsklay, of course, now that he's done with Shadow Temple, will be taking that boomerang over to Jabu and clearing that out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's continuing lead between Letsklay and Engineer. About full length of the Shadow Temple now.
Oh, hi Roscatone. I didn't realise you were in chat.
Yeah, whatever. Let's go. I wonder if they'll have to go back for the Spirit Temple. Make it a real...
I'm like everyone else in chat wondering about Child Spirit, honestly.
There is just that one or two checks there. Pretty haunting.
It's not the best place to check immediately at this point in time, but...
It's alright early game, but not now. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Finding these last... What is it now? 2 items. We need Long Shot and Light Arrow. Classic end to a great seed.
Yeah. I sympathize with the runners in this position, being in a place where you need Long Shot, and there's just so much that you could check for. It's like, well, where the hell is this thing? No hint whatsoever to point at it. You just have to guess and hope you're right.
I really hate how this last part of the seed has played out. It really annoys me that it's just, oh hey, go to a Spirit Temple so you can get a hover boot, so that you can go to Nocturne so that you can get the boomerang and continue the seed.
Yeah.
It was a weird jump. Really weird.
That is a really shitty sequence of events for a seed to pull.
Yeah, but they did at least navigate it pretty well.
It is good that they had that way the hero hint pointing at Nocturne, possibly, but even then, there was nothing that really pointed out that, oh, hovers are just hanging out in the Silver Gauntlet chest.
Yeah, in retrospect, the way of the hero being sacred for his meadows can be misleading in this particular case. you feel like you wouldn't really want to see Epona Song be one of those.
Yeah, because technically, as far as we can tell by logic, Epona was Way the Hero, but just for a wallet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that...
Well, definitely looks a lot more like the Nocturne Way of the Hero of the two. But yeah, for a long time, it looked like Epona was going to be the winner. That darn horse gets me every time. Stopping before bridges. Not being a Way of the Hero.
Yeah.
The hero hoofed it himself.
Oh yeah, for sure. Everyone thought when the lens logic got for brackets was being changed, that Way the Hero debates were going to stop, but nope.
No way.
We still have the tunics.
All right. So an interesting point though, if when Engineer gets the boomerang here, if he decides to just leave immediately, go to Jabu, he already does have half of Jabu done. So all of this stuff that we're seeing Letsklay do up to about right now, he won't have to do. He's already done. So he's got that.
Yeah.
And he's only about, what would we say? About 5 minutes away from the boomerang. And not only that, he does have the boss key for the water temple, so if he finds the long shot, he won't have to search the water temple. Otherwise, though, it seems like this is going to come down to wherever the light arrow.
Yeah, and actually a good point made a minute ago. Engineer actually went up the child climb first in Spirit when he went in there. So while he got the hovers and left, one thing he did not get was gold gauntlets.
That's a good point.
So if light arrows or long shot happen to be locked behind that, he could have a bit of a problem here.
Oh man, what would he do if he went up to Ganon and Ganon's like, in my castle? He's like, ah!
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what you would do at that point, because you'd probably check the castle first to see if gold gauntlets are vanilla or French vanilla, and then I don't know from there. Oh, Engineer missing the backflip.
Ah, that's okay. This is a fine place to void out in case you fall in the next room. We'll just place you back here instead of across the map. Only one void out.
I'm so glad they allowed that. That trick was allowed and accessible. It's so easy.
What a lifesaver! And I mean, the ground jump was good enough as it was, but this one's even better.
I like this one for when you somehow don't have a strength upgrade and you get in this place.
Yeah.
Just let you get through Shadow. So Letsklay so far has not found anything in Jabu noteworthy to this point.
Big surprise.
I would not be surprised if Jabu was empty.
Yeah, I can't imagine he has much in him after passing a hammer.
No, no, not at all. He passed that hammer and somehow it survived 7 years for Link to be able to pick it up.
That's not rust on the hilt.
No, it's not.
Long shot and bottom of the well. Bait, probably. Let's be real.
Yeah, so... Alright, there's... The, I think in Letsklay shoes when he gets done with Jabu, I think the well would probably... would it be the next play? I think that I would try that next.
Yeah, well, you're already kidding.
We're talking check density.
Maybe it's just on chickens.
Yeah, that's the other problem too. It could be just some random check that we haven't seen, like chickens.
Did anyone actually hand in skulls yet?
No, that's another thing I would do too. Like, someone please hand in 10 or 20 skulls while we're there.
Too pro.
Although, I guess in a race setting, maybe there's a reason why they're not doing stuff like this, that maybe they're assuming, okay, well, I'm in a race, my opponent's probably already done this.
See, I've been hearing that a lot throughout these tournaments, but is that actually paying off? Like, at all?
Well, I admit, from my perspective, I'm not a big believer in doing any of that. It's kind of metagaming.
It is.
I try to play my own game whenever I play in races, but I admittedly, in a one-on-one race, it definitely can enter the thoughts of runners as they're playing, especially in a seed like this where you had hovers and boomerang located where they were.
I see. So it's more of a cycle.
Yeah.
All I'm saying when it comes to like metagaming and all that stuff is that ATZ, that's literally ATC's playstyle, and that helped him a ton when it came to the first tournament. Like, it like a lot of his races were clear shot wins because he did exactly what his opponent wouldn't and just got all the items in the rushed hit. So it was a bit of luck, but it was a bit of like him playing against his opponents, you know?
It looks hype, and you just go from check to check to check.
That's why.
It's like there are some things. There's like chickens is the one that makes the most sense. It takes a ton of time. It's only really one check. But at the same time, it's like how often is it that what you need?
Yeah.
Or any other small check that you're just deciding to skip.
That is why as a person like myself who plays this randomizer, I have no particular strat or what I favor or not favor. I'll change it up like every time almost on purpose.
I feel like proper routing can trump medic.
Yeah. I mean, I do have certain things that I favor over others, but I'm not necessarily afraid to check chickens or.
In this room in Shadow.
Nice.
In this room in Shadow, there's actually a cool strat that I've been using that where you can kill both Gibdos with one sword slash by backing up a little bit. There's this boomerang. Just backing up a little bit and then side hopping over, letting one scream at you as you're jump slashing, kill the one, and then as it screams, it'll flip the camera to the other one, but it'll detach the hitbox of your sword to actually kill the second one.
Yep.
Is that a commonly known thing?
I don't. No, I can't say I'm familiar with that particular strat. So engineer is. I assume since he's just opening the shortcut that he's gonna bail here.
It looks like it, yeah.
Which would be a would be a good call at this point. I think no, he's gonna miss the jump. Okay. I would bail if you're gonna pull this to like get the shortcut. Like, go ahead and leave. Just forget the ending part. I mean, yeah, Furor's Wind is here, but Furor's Wind's not gonna do anything for him.
He might think a bit. He thinks it's awesome job. But the thing is, pushing that block then doesn't make a whole lot of sense because once he clears these next rooms, he's probably also going to clear Bongo.
Also, Letsklay was having a bit of trouble with the boomerang strat in this room, so he just decided to climb up to the top here and hit it the vanilla way.
Yeah, that is a good point. I wouldn't really want to bail out of a place that's locked with Way of the Hero.
I understand. Okay, in some ways I do understand the full clearing the Way of the Hero for sure. On the other hand, in my mind, the odds of the long shot and the boomerang being in the same stone dungeon, I don't know.
It happens. It happens. I'm pretty sure we saw a run earlier in the bracket where there was a bow locked deep in shadow, and then a long shot only a few checks away.
Yeah,
I believe that was Bola versus Nat.
I mean, sure. Again, I do understand. In some ways, I understand it. I guess it's.
Wait.
I guess another way to it just explains whether or not he feels a header behind too.
Wait a second. Damn it, Trez. Change my name again.
Sneaky. Sneak king.
Let me eat in peace, goddammit.
No truth for you.
Oh, dang.
Just a shield on Baronade. Don't want it.
Oh my god. I actually have the ability to change my name now. Oh my god.
Unlimited power!
Oh my god. After like 2 weeks of just having my name constantly changed, I finally can change my own name. Oh, feels good.
Yeah. Oh. So Letsklay finishing Jabo and he's playing Requiem. I think we've got Child Spirit.
Alright, let's see the few checks in Child Spirit that you lost.
Wait, I'm still less called Diop on stream. Hang on. Okay, fixed. Also, Trez, please, just feel free to change my name. Just give me this ability so I can fix things at the end of the day.
Let the man do his job.
Yeah.
Turning it to knife. I'm good. And not actually fighting Bongo. Okay.
Alright, so he got Furor's Wind and immediately placed it at the end of Shadow so he can get back and fight Bongo if need be.
Fair enough call.
Alright. Alright, so... wonder what Engineer's thinking now. He's definitely going back Child.
Yeah.
Probably gonna do Jabu next, of course.
Yeah, Jabu should be the next thing he hits up. So he's gonna have some Jabu to do while Letsklay is trying to find the last 2 items. I'm thinking Well's probably the best place to look, but at least Child Spirit will go back quick.
Oh god, I have to think of some... Am I streaming Monday? I guess I don't know yet, but if I'm streaming Monday, I have to think up of something for April Fool's Day.
Ice Trap Onslaught would be pretty fun, yeah. Just every chest just like, you fool!
No.
Navy.
Here's what it is, right? I'm gonna go inside of the mind of Trez and tell you what the April Fools on Monday will be, right? You will hatch a seed, you'll load it up like a normal seed, and then once you get in, it's actually the Oracles of Seasons randomizer.
Yeah.
Damn, that goes deep. Playing some mind games there. Didn't know you had psychic abilities, Void Kingdom.
That way, he promotes Oracles of Seasons randomizer and his channel and fucks with everyone.
As a god tier April Fools. Oof, god teeth.
Yeah. So, interestingly enough, Letsklay found the other wallet in Child Spirit.
Yeah, it's pretty foreboding.
Which means that both wallets were available, and Epona was about the biggest bait ever.
Yeah, really. No kidding.
Like, not only was it not Way the Hero, it was literally useless.
Blade, you're okay with...
checked every check.
Blade, you're okay with the idea now, and then on the day you're gonna get complaints from everyone, like, why is my OOT randomizer not working? Why am I playing this game?
And Letsklay, I believe, is finally... We're gonna see what 10 and 20 skulls are.
Paperweight. No worth for Skulltulas.
Okay, maybe he already checked 10, I forgot, but... Yeah, it looks like the max number of skulls in this scene was 0.
Yeah.
Actually, another idea. What if Trez replaces all the emotes for the day with cut emotes of him posing for all of them?
I'd like to see how he poses for the sold out one.
Wait. Did Letsklay actually not check 10? Did he just forget? Because I thought maybe he checked it earlier and I missed it, but if... Oh, that's interesting.
This could mean an upset!
Maybe he thinks he checked it? I don't know.
No, he's metagaming.
Look,
the other guy would have gone.
All I know is, when April Fool's Day comes around, I'm going straight to Baru's channel and I'm stealing all those emotes. Because I guarantee he'll have April Fool's emotes, and I need more pandas in my life.
Time for the roll.
Yeah, so this makes all the sense in the world now at this point.
First thing, light arrows.
So, if he remembers, he does not have to fight Dead Hand. Because Dead Hand just reveals an ice trap when you kill him. Per hint we got earlier, but... We don't know about the other chests in that room, the one known as Steve around here.
Steve is still an unknown figure.
he could have the value today.
Well, if it does, at least you can just save and get out.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't need to waste 2 sticks.
Also, I really need to practice that strat Let's Play is when I blow up the rubble. Just the backflipping with the bomb shoes to make him instantly explode.
Oh yeah, it's really easy. Just don't be anywhere near a wall.
Every time I try it, I accidentally pull out a second shoe somehow, and I don't get why.
Huh, well that's interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with that, but so far, not much in the well, but...
no, not quite yet, but still plenty of checks to find. Yeah.
Yeah,
the only hard part about that bomb shoot, don't be that close to a wall. Going right for the boomerang, doesn't even need to see.
Very nice. Unfortunately, it's just some Deku Seeds, but very nicely done on the strat regardless.
Definitely. Faster than anything. As Engineer is starting to wrap up Jabu here. Waiting for that one last item to tell us how the rest of the game is going to go.
Yeah.
Long shot. Sword? Well, not quite.
Well... It doesn't, Unfortunately, the Kokiri sword in these settings doesn't tell us anything, and even if it did...
Feels like it's telling nothing at all.
It has an ice trap anyway, so we know that wouldn't mean much. I do find it humorous to find the Kokiri sword in the well, however. I've actually found it in Steve before. Which is pretty
What happened to
hilarious.
Steve? Who stabbed Steve?
It's like, oh, you open his chest, you find the sword, and then you fight Dead Hand.
Oh,
there's a long
Steve had the longest! Everyone's favorite treasure chest. Hell yeah.
Can someone please clip this and ping Kuiper in the Discord with the clip, please? If multiple people do it, that's even better. At least someone has to do it, though.
So Steve comes through with the long shot, and Letsklay will be heading off to get his last medallion.
Serious win for him. Let's see if Engineer makes the same call to go to the well. Incidentally, I wonder if clearing the rest of the well might have been a decent idea. Still don't know where those letters are, but at least we can find out, and he's not going to be Gold Gauntlet.
Right, maybe, but I kind of understand seeing the long shot to just go.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Go get your light arrow hand.
Definitely. Well, everyone who was calling well the entire race, you definitely made the right choice.
Thanks.
Yeah, the well, definitely not a trap today.
Expert barreling. You can tell this guy's done Jabu a few times.
Yeah, the being able to do Baronade quick is one of the more satisfying boss fights for sure.
But you don't realize what his AI is really like until he starts really digging into it. It turns out it is faster to get hit there. Also, just spend a long time shooting at you.
Yeah.
All for the better, though. As Letsklay makes it off to his last dungeon. Totally ready to do it. Here we go. All medallion hype! Now, it was Engineer who has the boss key. Yeah, it has to.
Yeah, Engineer got the boss key when he was in here earlier.
And that was...
Oh...
I think that was either top or bottom of the... not the central pillar, but the Ruto pillar.
Yeah, I think it was at the bottom of it, so...
Mm-hmm. So we'll find it rather quickly here.
Yep.
He doesn't have the Song of Time, so the river chest isn't appealing. Heck it, long shot. Doesn't matter, boots. Uh-oh. Engineer opting to take the owl back to the castle now that he's done job. I wonder what he's got planned.
Yeah, that's not a...
I was thinking it through.
Wait a minute. Oh, he's gonna... Wait.
Skulltula hunt, perhaps? She hasn't turned in any. What do you need a knife for? Oh, night cack, of course.
Okay, right. He's gonna get Dompe digging in first.
Of course, of course.
And then go to the well. No, that's smart. That makes a lot of sense. I forgot for a second where he was at with Zora's Fountain. He couldn't play Sun Song because it would have set to midnight, so...
Yeah, I just recently learned that place is not outside, I guess. Not outside enough, not overworld.
So yeah, that makes all the sense in the world. So he'll probably be getting in the well, and we'll be getting his long shot shortly.
Right on. This'll come down close.
So Letsklay definitely has a little bit of a lead here. It's going to come down to where Ganondorf tells us these light arrows are.
And then who's most equipped to get them. Narrowly missed the jump.
Okay, so we do see 10 skulls from Engineer, but it is just a heart piece, so... No issue there for Letsklay for getting that.
This is gonna be it. Boss key it is. He's off.
Yep, there he is.
Wait, where did you... Okay, good. Let's just hit the start.
And Engineer in the Reded Grot, I guess he hasn't checked this yet, but I don't know if Child Link can hit those with anything but sticks or sticks or sword, and he doesn't have either.
With no sticks, that's gonna make the well kind of challenging too.
Oh yeah, he could use Din's Fire, duh. I guess he forgot. Either way, the well's the correct choice here.
He'll be able to get the one early stick in the well. He doesn't have to fight Dompe, so it'll probably be enough. Let's see. I'm hoping he goes to Dompe as quickly as possible to get that long. But I don't know, I think Letsklay might just have all of the advantage he needs.
For sure he does. The one item I can see that would possibly be an issue is if the lighters are somehow in Spirit Lock behind Mirror Shield.
That could be a problem, yeah.
Because then we have to hunt for Mirror Shield. But Letsklay already has the Gold Gauntlet, so if it's in Ganon's Castle or the Fairy, and this, well, I guess Song of Time too, yeah, would be a problem as well.
Yeah, that's the only.
So yeah, there are a couple scenarios.
Well,
yeah,
we'll find out soon. Skull Mask still on the table.
Yeah, Skull Mask would be interesting. Although I guess at this point they've probably both full cleared the Lost Woods. So if Ganondorf said Lost Woods, you would probably know. But Morpha is defeated over here on Let's side, and we're getting that last medallion.
I don't know how the roof absorbs all that, but okay.
Nah.
Magic, clearly magic. Smart use of the Daconut, very nice. Yeah, Mask of Truth would be really rough. That's all dungeons for sure.
Yeah, that just adds one more check to the all dungeons, and
you know how much we all love doing all dungeons.
I think in most people's opinion, all dungeons already happens enough in this randomizer, so let's play.
It's good practice.
Let's play checking Morning Sun, but it looks like we just got a piece of heart there, so
If only they could actually be lighter. Yeah. I don't know. Do we have some bets on where it could be at this point? You could use a light arrows bets. Some people are asking. Twinrova could be.
Yeah, I got some thoughts on where it might be.
I want to see gold gauntlets because we're actually just headed right there. He's got all of his medallions, so we're gonna find out very soon. Get your bets in now. Twinrova, River Chest. River Chest favors Engineer a lot. Twinrova favors Letsklay. But neither of them have the mirror shield, so that one would put us back on the hunt.
Yep.
Other than that, I feel like the world's been well combed. There aren't a whole lot of chickens. It's got to be chickens. That's 100% it.
Yeah.
Chickens through and through. Looks like Engineer's going to go for more of a full clear scenario of the well before hitting up the long shot.
Just headed over to that chest now and
From what I'm understanding, there aren't any more keys here in the well, so it's all just going to be items.
Ah, people want to bet. Sorry.
yeah.
My bad. Sorry. I was talking to the racers.
People saying clocks. The toilet has already been checked, so we don't have to worry about that one. Engineer.
Wait, is betting open? No. What? Okay, I guess someone's betting is still here.
There is his long shot,
Yep.
and he's out of it. Both players opting to skip the rest of the well. Ganon's about to tell us that. Last chance?
There you go. Enjoy.
Get your bets in right now. Let me just get one. Let me get betting.
All right.
Don't bet well. I'm gonna go back to betting well. These guys didn't full clear, and that's tilting me a bit. Also, Letsklay did not choose the Great Fairy.
Yeah, the GC Fairy's
He'll know. Yeah, he'll know
possibility.
soon.
We just saw a second ago, it was not in the validation chest, however, that was just arrows.
I've never had anything be there.
I've actually had lighters in that chest twice, and it was hilarious both times.
Nice. That's awesome.
I cracked up laughing. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm gonna go get the hint. Oh, never mind. I guess we're just gonna finish this.
Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, isn't talking to the racers spoilers. What do you?
Yeah. No, what's
You
going
don't know
on
who I'm talking to. Someone might have crashed.
We demand answers.
Someone might have crashed.
Hmm.
I could have been sorting that out.
Hmm. Nice try.
It's not a nice try. It's serious. if someone crashed and then and I was like, oh wait, give me a sec, I'm talking to the racers. Just like, does that mean everyone's done? Like 5 minutes into the seed or whatever.
Void helping? Unheard.
Voyager. Alright, Gandalf, what do you got?
In his castle!
My castle!
Gold gauntlets, Major Worth. What was
Alright, so Letsklay is definitely in a great position here. There is nothing
only really having a couple minutes.
Hang on. I am just to clarify. I am not accepting just his castle. I will accept trials. So if you just put Ganon's castle, you're not getting it. Sorry.
Yeah, to specify, is this a light trial?
Yeah, he's going light trial first, which makes sense.
Makes sense. Perfect.
Now,
give it to Spirit Person.
is there any way he could be in trouble without fire arrows in the shadow trial here, as far as that goes, or
I think you can maneuver
without them? Because I honestly don't remember.
but I think you can.
It's been a while.
Far from easy, but I can get through without just fire. They're probably somewhere here in the camp.
Alright, so checking the center chest and light trial. Well, there goes my bet.
Yeah, my
It was specifically that chest.
Next one! Oh, you were one off!
Oh, damn it, come on!
Ooh, sniped! Just like Ganon.
One away.
Okay, now to see if there was a specific one for that chest. If not, it will go to the first light trial.
Letsklay in the chat. Light trial wins.
Wait, what? God damn it, Letsklay.
Unfortunately, Engineer doesn't have the same ability to get the light arrow.
Yeah. So. Yeah, unfortunately,
Doing broad swipes, that's fine too.
Engineer finishes off more. Unfortunately, with that light arrow location, if that didn't seal it for Letsklay already at this point.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Letsklay is in position to take this one and move on.
Take a serious lead for the winners.
I don't... Oh, why is that a bet? It's winning anyway. There you go.
What? What?
Wait, what?
What the fuck, dude? His...
Yeah, I hear it's a lucky testicle.
Look. I
He's
said
left
nothing,
nut.
okay? It's all in chat, okay? That's all. That's the whole reason I didn't say anything.
Is this the lucky friend you were talking about? I didn't know you were so close to his left nut.
Trez is asking the real questions here. Okay. Also, this is the premium winner. And where is it? And no one actually voted light trial in the pleb bet, so here we go. No light arrows. We have to use Deku Nuts to kill Ganon. That wins.
Doing it like the hero. This is the true way of the hero.
Nut stretch for the win.
Always not.
Although, I missed it, I believe Letsklay just went ahead and used the hammer there. Much easier.
I'm glad. Yeah, it'll take it anyway.
Yeah.
How my holy weakness, my glowing tail! How did you know?
And just God damn it, Trez. Look, they may be used for lovemaking, but they're separate beds, just to clarify.
Wait, what?
Read chat.
Oh my god! But at the same time, I'm intrigued.
And just so as I was trying to say earlier, just to clarify, I will actually give it to the winner, but I will show. Wait, why is this a thing? Trez, stop. Trez,
like
bad Trez.
What is going on?
What are you doing? Why is Trez a thing people are voting? Do people really hate me that much? God damn it. Well, whatever. I'll just move on with the interviewing process. GG, Letsklay has won. Engineer will be attempting to complete the seed until he realizes that it's light arrows, light trial, and then as soon as he realizes that, then he will be stopping promptly. So.
Yeah.
All right.
The heartbreaking pulse.
Hello, Engineer.
Oh no. Hello. Good. GG.
GG, Engineer.
GG.
Well played.
Yeah, that was quite the seed.
What'd you think of that?
It was kind of all over the place. That boomerang was nasty.
Oh my god, that boomerang.
Top. Oh.
Yeah,
There's something with the Shadow though. Because of the Sacred Forest meta Way of the Hero, so I knew it had to be either Shadow or Pona.
Yeah.
That's why I did GTG first. And when I realized it was only Wallet, I knew Wallet couldn't just block the launch shot because I made sure I checked the sun. Because Wallet only blocked fire, which only blocked the Sunson, and I checked the Sunson's grave.
Yeah.
Which means I knew Nocturne had to be Way of the Hero.
Just to clarify, Letsklay is not in the interviewing in the interviews because he's not confident enough in his English skills to join in for the interview. Otherwise, he would be happily welcome in here. So, love you, Letsklay.
Played phenomenally, dude. Congrats on the win.
Yeah, congrats, Letsklay.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah, this was quite the scene.
Yeah,
for sure. It had you running left and right and all over to try and get these items. Your original bombs were locked 3 ways by the hammer.
Yep, you had to double dip. Was it Dodongos? Because
Dodongos, yep.
Yeah. You got that strength upgrade first thing to go get the iron boots out of Dodongo, take them up to the ice caverns, and then get any bombs you want.
Yep. The nice 5 hacker shoes there helped a lot though.
Yeah, that was pretty convenient, let's be real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
Only 5
It was such a top
5-pack.
Yeah, that must have been a stressful Q use for that one that you had to use. Just like, oh no, I only got 5 of these. It's like, oh, well, actually, it's okay.
Yep. Well, it's like, I figured we're clearing the Dongo, so why not? Yeah, it was very top heavy. Like, I had hook shot. I was able to full clear forest in like the first 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, that was something we were commenting on, is going early adult and just how loaded
it was so
that
low.
was, and it gave you the entire forest symbol pack in like 10 minutes was amazing.
Turned out the only thing you really missed was the silver scale in Hyrule Field.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Eventually. I played towards the Hyrule Field Way of the Hero afterwards, and now it's set my date tonight before going back to getting Zeldas. So that's why I did the Epona around Hyrule, looking for the Way of the Hero and waiting, killing time until it was night.
No, it was a really close race, all things considered. You guys both had you had an equally challenging time with the way that the checks were just.
Yeah, did Letsklay also do GTG?
He did, yeah.
Yes.
He full cleared it just before you had. But he had to go back for the Scarecrow song because he didn't have check.
Oh, interesting.
Did he? Sorry, I just want to hop into here for a second just to say a huge thank you to Fire Yoshi for dropping 3,000 bits in the channel. Really appreciate it, man. It's great to see.
Hey!
Anyway, sorry, continue.
So, what I was going to say is I think where the time difference came in was that, Engineer, after you found the hammer, you went into Ice Cavern. Letsklay completely skipped Ice Cavern. Never got Song of Time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You guys actually had divergent routes for almost every time, where you would just meet up for a second and be like, all right, time to go entirely different directions.
Okay, because yeah, I wanted to make sure to get this on time just in case Water Temple was, like, the boss key was Villa Chest.
Definitely could have happened.
Only playing it a little bit safe though, so.
No,
good gamble on Let's Play.
Yeah. Engineer, have you been informed where the gold gauntlets were to get these light arrows?
I have.
Okay.
And question, if I did bottom of the wall first and got my launch off on Steve, then I would have got golds on the way because I would have launched out across and then got the numbers and would have got golds along the way.
Right.
So I think it was just an unlucky if I did well before or after Spirit instead of before, and I think I would have changed my route in Spirit to get the golds, and it might have been a little bit closer.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
is that what Letsklay did? Just curious, or?
No,
he did the well last
just
as well.
Your Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hopped the Spirit.
Letsklay just completely committed to everything in Spirit, and it just happened to be to find the gold gauntlets, and they were required, so.
Yeah. I bailed as soon as I saw the hovers, just because I knew Nocturne was Way of the Hero from what I claimed before, so I was out of there.
Yeah, that was a confusing Way of the Hero, wasn't it? Yeah, between Epona and Nocturne. Like, I can see why you guys both had to put on. And to put the hover boots in the middle, or at the end of the Child Stone Spirit, it's harsh.
Yeah.
But you both did that happy dance as soon as you found it. You're just like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Shadow it is.
Yeah.
And you noticed you did.
I might have also lost like maybe 5-10 minutes, died at least 3-4 times near the start.
Yeah, that was interesting. Going into the volcano with no health. I mean, if you're just being quick in and out, through and through, it's fine. But when you when you hit that one death, that was crazy.
Yeah. Which is kind of. I thought I almost got soft locked for a second, but it was just...
I wasn't sure what.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what happened there either. I didn't know if you were going to keep falling or what had actually happened. I've never seen that before.
It's the full version of that thing that it looks like when you blow up the hole and then you roll into it while you're taking damage. That you actually died right in, and the game's just like, well, I don't really know what's going on either. Fuck it.
I had no idea what was going on. Roblox says it's called the death hole glitch. I have no idea what that means or how to. Yeah, I think because normally I can make it with 3 hearts. I can usually make those with good movement, but the execution was a little bit off for the start. So yeah, it wasn't too good on my execution, but that's fine.
Well, you both played phenomenally.
Yeah.
What did the chat think about Steve having the launch shot?
Everyone loved it. It was a
They all popped off.
They were all over that one.
Launch shot, and there was vanilla hook shot.
Yeah, that too. Man, Dompe was the best.
Dompe with the bow hook shot
was fantastic.
Kuiper would be so salty at this scene. Not only did Steve have a hook shot, but Dompe too actually had something as well. He would have been so pissed.
Oh god, did you Dompe?
Yeah, I think, granted, I don't think I was too far behind because thinking about what I would have done, I full cleared the Ganon's castle, didn't find light arrows, so I probably would have gone to Spirit first because it was adult, so it was the closest to get to. Yeah, so I probably would have found my gold, so I probably would have finished maybe another 10-15 minutes later, I would guess, but...
Yeah, where would you have gone after here?
Would have been Spirit, because it was the densest place as an adult left. So I would have liked to full clear adult. I actually would have checked maybe Big Pose first.
Which was
really. And then if nothing isn't Spirit, then I would have gone back to Child and then do a full sweep. Probably start at bottom of the well, then Chicken, Skull Mask, and...
Yeah, saving chickens and Skull Mask.
Yeah.
And also, it was kind of nearly an all dungeon seed. I couldn't find the all dungeon hint anywhere.
No, I don't think there was one for anything telling you that it's like you might have to do all dungeons. In fact, shadow.
Well, because I got. Just to answer Fariyoshi's question, I went to ice because I was playing a little bit safe. I didn't want to come back to ice, and I was thinking that if Song of Time was an ice cavern, then I might need it for Water Temple, just to be safe.
Definitely a safe play.
Yeah.
And it was pretty
good. I was thinking all dungeons because we got the really early silvers, we got the really early Nocturne and Din with magic.
Definitely set you up to do plenty dungeons.
I knew Strength was Way of the Hero, and I knew the and Hyrule Wheel was Way of the Hero, which could have been all dungeons, and I couldn't find the Ocarina of Time hint that I thought could have been all dungeons, but then I found it was Prelude. I'm like, okay, there's just stuff going on inside these dungeons.
Yeah.
There definitely was a lot of bait this seed, and it was mostly just because of where the boomerang was placed.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But I guess strength is Way of the Hero because golds are required, so...
Yeah, exactly.
The end. But yeah, it was quite the seed.
Well, did you? Yeah, I was gonna say, did you at least have fun?
Oh yeah, that was a good. Yeah, I think definitely some execution errors. Like my Volvagia fight wasn't too good, and I died in forest as well as died 3 times in the Death on Kratos. So
yeah, those mostly were just all based on the fact that you were doing them so early and with so little health and turning down heart containers. You absolute madman. There's one on top of Dodongo's cavern, and you're like, nah.
That's too far away.
Whole side.
That's too much time.
I don't want it. True,
Yeah.
true speed.
Yeah, strength definitely was way the hero, because the strength 2 was locked behind strength 1. Because strength 2 is locked behind ammo slash behind iron, locked behind strength. So, and strength 3 was locked behind strength 2. So, and strength 2 is locked behind strength 1. So,
Yep.
very sequential.
This could have been a really mean seed if you didn't end up with a bomb bag until you were supposed to.
That could have been if you had to do it properly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But bomb choose for the win.
Yep.
One bombed you into a bomb bag, into an army of bomb bags. That was great.
Yeah, best conversion.
There was a meme I want to show off. Unfortunately, I didn't have a chance to this seed, just with the items, but hopefully in my losers bracket there's a meme. I wasn't able to show it in my last match, how I loved it.
So, I was actually going to ask about that, Engineer. In the loser bracket, I believe if I'm reading this correctly, you're going to drop down there and play Cloud Ike in your next match. Any thoughts on that going into it?
I mean, I honestly don't know too much about Cloud Like, except I know since he's still in the top 32, that I know they're probably going to be good, and definitely don't underestimate them, because by the way. So,
Yeah.
I think it'll be a fun race.
Cool. Well, on that note, I guess it's about time I wrap things up. So, thank you for the race, Engineer. I'm as you enjoyed, I'm sure Letsklay also enjoyed his seat as well, being dragged around by hints all around the place. Those hints were all over. Oh my god.
Yeah, really putting the run in speed run.
Yeah.
Oh.
Either way, thank you to our wonderful commentators. Thank you to our trackers today. They did a great job keeping track of everything, and I'm sure they enjoyed as well. Thank you everyone for watching. The next race will be ATZ versus Exodus in 1 hour and 25 minutes. Back here on ZSR1. And I believe Doctor will be taking that. I think it's his first restream, so give him some love when you see that. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Stay tuned for that, and see you guys.
Take care, everyone. Great race.
Later, everyone.
Kill.
Omae wa mo shinderu.